Guys, before we begin this podcast, I want to let you know that we have a Patreon out. New episodes every week. If you want a bonus episode of Going Deep with Chad and JT, it's classic Chad and JT episodes. Become a patron. Also, if you want your question to be moved up to the top of the list, you can become a $10 patron, and we will answer your question, and it'll be given priority in the regular podcast. So check it out. You will not be disappointed. We also have live shows coming up, some stand-up. We're going to be in Ontario, California tonight. We got Austin, Texas, Moon Tower Festival coming up at the end of the month. Venice for the Netflix is a Joke Festival. Tempe Improv. And then we're going to Michigan. So check out tickets at chadjt.com. All ticket links are there. We are also brought to you by the legends at Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims peep, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean, because spring break's approaching, the sun's coming out, everyone's looking for a partner to impress. I know you guys want to bring your best pubes to Cabo, okay? And the best way to do it is with Manscaped, because they have the right tools for your dink. And you're going to make sure that everyone at Spring Break knows that you have a solid pube fresh hog with the Lawnmower 4.0 to keep the weeds out of your crotch guard. And join Manscaped movement by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP. We're also brought to you by the legends at Talkspace. Guys, therapy is important. Your mental health is important. Keep it in check. If your thoughts and emotions are piling up, a fresh perspective can help you feel better. Match with your dedicated therapist today at Talkspace.com. Use promo code GODEEP during sign-up to get $100 off your first month. That's $100 off at Talkspace.com. Promo code GODEEP. All right, let's start the show.
What's with deep? Going deep. Chad and JT.
Ooh, yeah. Roll up the condom and bust the load. Roll on the condom and bust the load. There we go. You don't roll up the condom, you roll it on, baby, and then you bust that load. Just like we're going to make Aaron cream on this episode. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. I'm here with my compadre, Jean Thomas.
Boom, clap, Stokers.
And we're here with the, oh, crap. The
Maybe incorporate crap into it.
Yeah, we're with the, oh crap, it's Strider Wilson. What
up, dude? Fired up. Let's go, dude. Just dialed in, dude.
And we're here with the
Don't be afraid to stick with crap.
The sorcerer of
Crap?
Crap. Chris Parr, what up?
That's me.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pod, baby.
Boys, there's a nervous tension in the air because we all know what's coming. It's draft day.
It's draft day, and I gotta say this up front. I'm probably gonna eat shit.
People have been freaking out about this.
I don't know, because we're doing best frontmen, and I don't really follow this shit. I mean, I'm familiar with bands. There's bands I like, but I don't really follow frontmen. I'm not like super in that world.
I think this is the most out of our depths we've been. Fast food, everybody eats it. Movies, we're like all huge film fans, and then video games, like we had a deep history with it. Although a lot of people got on us for not being experts.
Yeah.
But with this one, it does feel like we're reaching a bit.
I feel like you have a good knowledge of this stuff, though.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Strider, big music guy too, though.
Dude, was at Valet all day
Maybe put
today,
that
talking to the bros,
first.
and just spitting it up, being like, "Ooh, yeah, great band. Ooh, this, that." But I feel like one of the Valets was is a little bit older, and so I feel like my list is skewing towards that now. But we'll see what happens.
And then, so what do we mean by frontman? We mean traditional bands, so there's instruments, so you won't be hearing boy bands on here unless someone wants to genre bend, and then they got to defend it. And then we want it to be, they have to have an identifiable band, so no like solo performers. What's going on over there, doggy?
Sorry, I was gonna do your cam, but the battery's dead.
Oh, fuck.
That's a buzz. Killer.
When you cream, I will let people know that you have creamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could just do a close up of your pants.
I got my cell phone.
I can do it on the phone, yeah.
Yeah. So we want to have an identifiable band, so no like John Mayer's or Bob Dylan's really. Although they might have had bands for stretches. They're we met them as solo performers, and then that's about it. And then only dudes. We're doing frontmen.
Well, how about this? If someone was a frontman in a band and they became a solo act, do you just talk about their time in the band?
I think it could be argued. We'll see.
Okay.
I think I know who you're going.
No, I know what you're thinking of, and that's not on my list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
I
Michael Jackson.
I would say
No,
that you have to. I mean, in my opinion, don't get me wrong, I love bending. I would think for the purposes of our list, as just described by Jay Titty, it would only be the band time.
Right.
Like the solo act afterwards, which while being legit is sick,
It's only the band time.
should only be considered by our judge.
what if it's like an album, and then they're right back?
Well, yeah,
That's
so I guess
cool.
we can just debate it. Like when we get through certain artists, we can remove
Right,
albums
I
if we feel like they don't qualify. All right, are we all done making noise? We ready?
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, let's odds or evens it. 1, 2, 3. Fourth pick.
Honestly, I don't want first pick on this one.
Odds or evens. 1, 2, 3.
Third.
Strider's third.
The Benda. Oh, we Rochambeau.
Oh, Rochambeau. Will someone call it? Chris, we call it? Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
JT first pick. Whoa.
Holy crap, I did not expect the first pick. I know what it is. I'm coming out of the gates hot. I'm going to lose some people I really wanted, but I got to do it. I'm going Freddie Mercury number
Damn.
one.
That would have been my number one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Same.
I feel like it's the true number one.
I mean, he is the embodiment of the front man.
Yeah.
And for me, what it is, it's like when you're a front man, it's messianic. You are God on that stage. And I don't think anyone's ever embodied that more than Freddie Mercury. He probably has the most famous live performance of all time at Live Aid. And you really get to see how he can command a crowd of, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people. And then he had like the vocal acrobatics and just the wardrobe. And he had all the beats you want to hit with a proper frontman. So I'm going Freddie Mercury number one.
And did that Live Aid performance. The Live Aid is iconic.
It's crazy.
At Wembley, whenever you see like the whole like wide shot of how massive that stadium is and how many people are there, I mean, I think it fits like 80,000.
It's huge.
And that performance is just iconic.
He's the man. I took an Anatomy of the Rockstar class in college. What up? And he was like the first person that they referenced. They're like, he has authenticity. He has talent. He's unique. He has voice. His point of view. He's fucking sick.
I guess that's what it is too. It's like we had some friends who just saw the Queen band that now has Adam Lambert in it, and they said Adam Lambert was better than Freddie Mercury.
No.
But my brother was laughing about it when he recounted the story.
Yeah.
Sorry to that family who their kid might listen to this, but
It was one of the hottest
shit
takes
happens.
I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But no, I was just like, we're just like, okay, cool.
Hilarious.
I don't need to. I'm not gonna argue this one because I'm good. It's cool. Plus, he had a great mustache.
That is rad. The
He
thick
had a lot of
stash.
different styles, which is cool.
He partied. He had sadness. I love that.
Yeah, Gone Too Soon, which is
Amen.
like kind of a
You have to be a rock star. You have that.
that's a staple of the genre.
But not in the 27 Club. He's in.
No, he was like in his 40s, I think. I think he made it to 40. Also, their music works when you're like 5 years old, and it works when you're like 35 years old too.
Yes.
Because when you're like 5 and you're watching Mighty Ducks and you hear like we will rock you, you're just like your little brain gets it. And then as you get older, you're like you notice more of the other stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, there's a lot of layers to this.
And dude, he can make a song like "I want to ride my bicycle." You're
Oh,
like,
right.
dude, like I like this song. Like, how do you make that cool and good?
Right. He's talking about silly stuff.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
It was tough for me to go
Wayne's
with that
World.
number one because I almost went Sean Penn or Jeff Tweedy from Wilco. Chad, what's up?
JT takes a guitarist
All right.
as his lead man. Dude.
I'm gonna start off with a poser pick because I feel like I just have to name one of these guys, even though I don't listen to their music. Mick Jagger,
It's a great pick.
Rolling
dude.
Stones. I mean, I'm not that familiar with Rolling Stone songs. I mean, I
Can
know
you
when
name
I
three.
Satisfaction, and that's it.
That's great. That makes it an even better pick. Though,
Yeah,
it's a really good pick. Yeah.
Dude, they
I'm
really got
like, dude,
40
I picked,
licks.
yeah, I picked Mick Jagger, and I have no idea why.
There is one lick for Chad.
Dude, that's amazing.
It's so many.
I'm like, oh, satisfaction. What?
That's amazing, bro. But you know what?
but-
You're not wrong, dude.
And dude, I know he's
know.
got his hips are, have lasted through the ages, and he just commands the stage, and that longevity. I mean, since the '60s, just crushing it. One of the originals. He's still a legend to this day. He told John Mulaney he's not funny.
I like that.
Which,
I like that.
you got to be a rock star to be able to do that. Because John Mulaney
Yeah.
is funny. So yeah, that's my pick.
Dude, I gotta say with Mick Jagger, now it's in the book Sticky Fingers about the guy who started Rolling Stone magazine. Like he put Mick Jagger on one of the first covers, and it was, and this is a big part of like rock lore, is like androgynous sexuality.
Right.
And I think, you could say it was Bowie, maybe like Chuck Berry before that. Not Elvis, who was kind of more masculine, all appropriating from like the Chuck Berry category. But Mick Jagger brought that androgynous sexuality to things where you're like, he's kind of a hot dude. He's also kind of a hot chick.
Right.
And
Yeah.
kind of everyone wants to bang him.
Yeah.
The lips help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some big old luscious lips.
Big ass mouth.
Yeah.
That seems to be
huge.
common, having a big ass mouth.
It
think so.
helps.
Yeah.
And they've got good ballads. I listened to Beast of Burden today, one of my favorite songs ever.
Amazing.
His lyrics are good, like Sympathy for the Devil, Paint It Black. Like he can go in so many different directions.
Wild Horses.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah, those are sick.
Angie.
He sings about dating Puerto Rican chicks.
Does he?
Yeah.
With a Puerto Rican girl who's just dying to meet you.
It was a really good pick, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, you did a good job, dude. That's good shit,
Yeah,
dude.
thank you, society, for making that pick for me.
You're a man for the people, dude.
Even if you don't know, you're still smart. Yeah. That's a gift.
And you're honest, dude. You didn't try to play it off and be like, yeah, the one song where Mick's all like, woo.
Because I don't even know that.
Well, it's like every song. It's like 95% of them.
Oh, fuck.
You do a woo wrong, you do like a Eddie Vedder woo, you're like, whoa. You're like, that's not
Yeah, dude, my pick is Mick Jagger because the way he goes woo.
Strider, who's your pick?
My pick is also falling under the category of Chad's. I do know a lot of songs by this group, but I'm not that excited about this guy, but you just got to name him. It's Robert Plant from Zeppelin.
Oh,
And,
nice.
You know, he's just kind of who I picture when you picture a rock star. Like the
Right.
long hair, he rips, he fucking cuts it up. He's done later albums, did like a whole country album with like, I forget her name, but just the Zeppelin bangers, dude. When the levee breaks, dude. He references not Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings in
Immigrant
Ramble
Song?
On. In the darkest depths of Mordor. And yeah, dude, just the way he's able to do that, like that's like the classic, like that fucking noise, dude, that Wahlberg makes in that movie.
It's super identifiable. When did you get into Zeppelin?
High school.
Me too. I think
Yeah.
everyone in our age bracket, like I'm going to say like 26 to 35, gets into it like freshman year of high school, and it changes your drive to school. When
Oh,
you find
dude.
their music and like you didn't know they existed, all of a sudden you're like hauling ass.
Yes.
And you feel like you're in like a Lord of the Rings mission, but on four wheels.
And you got your crew and you're going, and the one of the knocks of them is so much of their music is commercialized.
I
It
was going to
sucks.
say that.
It's too
dude.
commercialized, like the Cadillac commercials. They play it coming back from the
GMC.
NFL. Yeah. But you just don't realize like that music's so fucking good. And you imagine seeing that live. The fuck, dude, he wore like waistband, like skinny jeans, dude. Never wore underwear, probably had horrible hemorrhoids. Fucking a big old belt buckle, dude. Just fucking out there and just ripping it, dude. Like, I mean, that's a rock.
Dude, I like
You probably
picturing-
smelt that guy a mile away, dude.
When did you start realizing you probably had hemorrhoids? How
Oh,
old were that-
dude,
when that-
literally when I thought it was cool to free ball it in high school and then in college started getting hemorrhoids, dude. I think I'm the only guy in
You for
college to
real?
ever have a hemorrhoid.
Whoa.
I showed it to the student doctor and he goes, whoa. Yeah, he's like, he's like, what are you doing turning around showing me your butt? I'm supposed to be looking for an STD. I was like, no, still a virgin. Just don't wipe my ass right.
Yeah, is that how you get them? Or do you get from pushing too hard?
It's like a lot of like,
Friction,
there's a lot of stuff. Friction, yeah.
Friction.
Depends.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, Led Zeppelin. Also, I
Too
think
much Adderall will do it.
Interesting.
I don't think Led Zeppelin was very critically appreciated in their time.
Yeah.
I think they were not this big, but I think they were like a little Nickelbacky. Like Rolling Stone, I think trashed all their records, like giving bad
Dude,
reviews and
screw them. I only thought it was the later album, which is actually the album that I love the most, that has like
stuff. Dire Maker on it.
Dire Maker.
You were the one who told me that because Dire Maker was my favorite Zeppelin song. You're like, that's a poser Zeppelin song.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with these bands is like when you come into them late, you don't know the different albums or eras. You just know the hits, and so you don't even know which songs are like. Like when I told my dad my favorite Rolling Stones song was Wild Horses, he's like, "Oh, you're one of those guys."
Yeah, that's one of my buddies. His parents like followed them around on tour for like 2 years, and they hate Wild Horses.
Yeah,
And it's like their favorite band of all time. And I was like, it's probably my favorite. And he's like, that's everyone hates that. Who really likes them?
I think because they're hard hitting bands, and people want them to be like, kind of like a fist to the audience. Then those songs are like really nice.
They're great. And they become good. And what selling out is a term from like music, where you change for like your sound for this or that. And we've seen bands go through that. I didn't watch Zeppelin do it. I just had their whole catalog and I was like, this is rad, dude, and really enjoyed it. And he seems like a badass front man. Robert Plant, good fucking tunes, good shit. Yeah, I'm not excited about it. I think I got some other stuff up my sleeve for you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with
motherfuckers.
Passion after this one.
Two
Yeah.
picks, Chris.
Oh, whoa, shit, I gotta be ready on the turnaround. Chris has his phone, I go analog, baby.
All right, I think I'm gonna go Jim Morrison.
Yeah, that would have been my other pick. That would have been my pick.
Very iconic. I don't love the Doors.
Neither do
I kinda
don't-
dislike the
I don't
Doors.
like their music, but you know what?
But you
what?
have
to have
he
them.
is I don't know if any frontman influenced kids in my high school trying to be cool more than Jim Morrison.
Very true.
And to have like
The
some kind of
Lizard King.
Yeah,
to
bro.
try and have some kind of like Jim Morrison's a god to me, and it's like it's actually
that's
probably
when
why
people say that, you're like, dude, you're probably not going to graduate high school. like you're past the weed smoking phase and you're now doing pills during school hours.
Yes.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, because that's what Morrison would do. I'm like, he died very young.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, our buddy Nick George, he does like he plays Jim Morrison in like a show that's coming out.
Whoa, he'll be great at that.
It's very brief. I think it's sort of like showing the Doors, and you see him. I don't know if I think it's just him on stage just being Jim Morrison, but he basically did like a live show at the Troubadour, and
That's rad.
was Jim Morrison for like a scene.
oh, that's
Whoa.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's
Small
cool that it was all
venue.
right there, too.
It's a cool venue and
Super
iconic
tiny,
venue,
very
and
fun.
yeah, and he's got the look.
He definitely has the look. And he can sing too, right?
He can sing.
And Morrison had a good look,
Oh, dude. best
Incredible look.
Best.
So handsome.
very iconic. And it's like you think about the cultural impact that even just like his style, obviously his music had and he died young, so I wasn't aiming for that, but it is kind of something that happened, so I wouldn't mind having that on my list.
Yeah.
Very, very deep voice. As does the next guy that I'm picking, Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, let's go.
Pearl
Like
Jam,
that.
baby.
Fucking
I like
Pearl
it,
Jam,
bro.
This is one
It's on
that
my
I'm
list.
not like I fucking love their music.
Yeah.
I've seen Pearl Jam once, and then we saw Eddie Vedder at a private concert in a backyard, which was sick.
At this rich dude's house.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
And Kelly
that's-
Slater played with him. It was cool.
Oh.
And Ben Harper it was really
I'm a big
It
it was a
was
guy,
sick
too.
party.
Yeah.
That's
Orange County rules.
And it was after Into the Wild had come out, right? So he was doing like Hard Sun and that
Yes,
stuff.
which was I would want to count that solo album.
So sick, yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking of when we were talking about it.
I'm
Does
counting
not
it in
count.
my mind.
Does not
Maybe
count.
even if it doesn't count, you have all of Pearl Jam's catalog,
Yeah.
and they've like my favorite Pearl Jam song is also from like 10 years ago, which is already been around for like 20, which is Sirens, and it fucking rules. He rocked in so many decades. When he plays, he just opens up a bottle of red wine. Sometimes he'll move on to 2, sometimes he doesn't, Yeah, he'll get kind of drunk. He's also was watching some live stuff where he's like, hey, we had a fight here last night. That's that ties the record for the most fights we've ever had at a concert. Let's do better. Let's have 0 tonight, You're here, you're my friend, I'm your friend, we're all friends.
He's
And
pure
everyone was
spirit.
like, woo! And then he's like, yeah. And then he like made a wine joke and was like, let's go, and then started fucking rocking.
That's
to it.
Oh,
And he
dude.
has anyone worn flannel better?
No, he's
That's
the
a
flannel
great
king.
call. He might be a flannel king. Yeah.
And he's pure spirit. Like he got into that battle with Ticketmaster when they were trying to jack up the prices on Pearl Jam shows. And he was like, no, you can't charge more. It was like, now it would be crazy if any concert with big artists cost that much. But he was like, he wouldn't let him go past like $50 a ticket because it was pricing out the real fans. So his heart is in the right place, I believe.
I fucking love that. Dude.
He's a surfer too. There's a great, like, I don't know if it was like an ESPN or HBO thing with him and Laird Hamilton, and they're just bonding together, and like they're both
Iconoclast, yeah.
Iconoclast, yeah. Stokers, check that out. Iconoclast with Laird Hamilton, Eddie Vedder. It's amazing watching those two guys just bond.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
He mentioned that in the same thing where he's like, I like to surf and you guys are at the ocean right now.
Really?
It's incredible.
Yeah.
He's very deep.
He has a great quote to Laird during that where he sees Laird doing big wave surfing. He's like, I was watching you and I realized like, you're not surfing to dominate the wave. You're surfing to give scale to how large and powerful the wave is. And Laird's like, exactly. And I was like, fucking Vedder, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Vedder, just a poet. And he's like painting at Laird's house. Yeah, just an artist through and through.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have two? Is it two for you?
Just
No, he's
one.
got one.
And look, here's the thing. I could get real clever, but I think I'm
Do
gonna,
it, dumbass.
I know exactly. I'm gonna save it, but I'll be very upset if I don't get the guy I'm thinking of. But right now, I'm gonna go with another just straight down the middle. Y'all know him. He's got one name, Bono.
Whoa. I mean, if we're talking messiahs, he's the messiah of messiahs.
The guy's a performer, dude. And I would say the second best Live Aid performance of all time. He does the song Bad, brings a girl up on stage, dancing with her, and you just got to respect the edge because they're like, when the fuck is this guy going to stop doing this? Just holding it forever. And he's just like dancing. And I mean, dude, the guy can just fucking belt it. He does these weird things where like JT told me he'll pick people up and like just kind of act cool. I've actually helped him at the hotel multiple times. You see him and you're just like, whoa, that's Bono. He's got the shades.
He's got an iconic look.
Yeah, he's just a fucking through and through rock star. He has full authenticity. What he sings about is,
he stands for something too.
Yeah.
Like Sunday Bloody Sunday, him at Red Rock singing that.
Yeah.
Where he's like, imagine blowing someone up who's holding their pendant. And he's 83 years old. He's in the middle of a concert and like he's just all in.
Dude.
Like,
But is also known for like mass consumerism. And with like all
he
that.
gave everyone an album.
like,
we all got that free.
when they get
but people hated him for
No, it was. Yeah. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it was a violation for sure.
What's your favorite
That's
U2
away
song?
from me. Probably. Damn, that's a good call, dude. It's not Sweetest Thing, but that's what always pops in my head.
I love that song.
But I love that one. It's like Sweetest Thing. It's the one that's kind of
Should I start reeling them off?
Yeah. Let me.
With or without you?
Yeah, it's With or Without You. That's my favorite one.
Sweet.
That's it.
Sunday Bloody Sunday?
For me, it's probably it's probably
money.
it's probably With or Without You or I like One.
Oh,
a
great.
lot.
It's a beautiful
One's really
song.
good.
Beautiful song.
And then after that, Sunday Bloody Sunday for sure. That's
I
what
think
I'm
it goes
talking
Sunday Bloody Sunday, then Sweetest Thing.
Sweetest Thing is a fucking adorable fucking song with an adorable video.
With or
It's
Without
so
You, and I
good.
still haven't found what I'm looking for. They're kind of like
That's the one. That's the one that I think of. Exactly. That's it.
That
I'm
I
like, there's
saw.
like the same thing, but it's
But so there are three, both of them.
yeah.
Great.
With or Without You also great in the movie Tell No One when the dude's bombing through the
Yeah.
streets listening to it. One of the most beautiful soundtrack scenes I've ever seen.
Runaway Bride is I still haven't found what I'm looking for, right? Doesn't it open with that in slow-mo?
You're over my depths with that one.
I saw him at Erewhon once.
What?
Full rock
Whoa.
star. Yeah. He was in full leather, gets out of an Escalade.
He's the type
Hell
of dude. He's
yeah.
wearing
Just
boots at the beach.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was he's wearing full boots,
Yeah.
charged in, got some organic food. Pretty
How
sure.
much?
What's up?
Like groceries?
I just
Or
saw him
like-
walking in, but I was in that little garage, and I just see Bono get out of this big ass black, SUV, and he just full leather and just charging. He was pretty short.
Yeah.
And I was
he is
like,
pretty
oh,
short,
Bono,
I assume he's 5'2".
dude, yeah, he's
yeah. In his voice, didn't he like do an acapella thing one time? Like his vocals are pretty powerful.
You
yeah.
can say.
Fucking guy.
They wanted him. I think he started in the band as a guitarist, and they're like, "Bro, you can't play guitar." And they were like, "You can sing." And he had no classical training with singing. And the way he describes it, it's very rock star. I'm sure a lot of singers would say this. He's like, "I can't sing and hit those notes unless I believe it." So he's got to write him and really feel it to get there.
That's gnarly. Almost died young. He had like a bad motorcycle accident a while back, like a scooter accident, didn't he? I think, but he recovered
On
from
a
it.
scoot?
Whoa.
Something like that.
Oh,
Or like a
crap.
Vespa scoot.
We have to mention the Bono scene from South Park.
Wait,
Dude, yeah.
I don't remember it.
That's what I remember the most.
It's so funny.
What is it?
It's just like Bono's in Africa, and it's just him walking through like a rundown village, just going yeah, just like blowing by everybody, and like every time he says yeah, it's like a different color flashes, like the Apple commercials.
Those guys are the best, dude.
Chad.
All right, I'm gonna dip into heavy metal here.
I respect this.
Name a frontman of a band that I think everyone loves, everyone knows. Another tons of longevity. I'm actually familiar with their work. I'm gonna go with James Hetfield, Metallica.
Nice, dude.
He battled against Napster.
Battled against Napster, and that was sort of I was like, I was thinking about Metallica. I was like, are he and Lars sort of at the same?
Lars is very famous, but dude, people trash Lars's drumming.
Right.
They think
yeah.
he's a trash drummer, which I didn't know about until I was like redditing it the other day.
Yeah.
But no, but Hetfield's the lead singer. He's the front man.
Yeah, Hetfield's the frontman. Iconic voice. Dude, I mean, I think I go Master of Puppets' favorite song. But I like Saint Anger a lot. I like that album.
People
a lot.
hate that album.
Yeah.
Dude, when I first heard Saint Anger, I was like, best Metallica song I've heard.
Dude, I like that.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Dude, I like that
love it.
album. Yeah.
Well, the doc that you and me love is so good about it, where he's getting sober.
Yeah.
And they're just fighting in therapy.
Yeah, I just love Metallica.
I mean, dude, him with the long hair up there and the big badass guitar that looks like a broadsword.
Yeah.
And just driving at people. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah. And I love metal too. I love driving to metal. I love working out to metal. Metal's the
It's
best.
good to off road too.
Yeah.
Crack a fucking rock star.
Yeah.
Off road with your boys.
What's up? Fuel. Oh, dude, Fuel. Yeah. Enter Sandman.
That's what turned me on. I was scared of that as a kid listening to that. Like,
Were you?
Oh, dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The part like when it's like say your prayers, they like literally have that part towards the end of the song. Like,
My mom, she's Colombian. She's very afraid of the devil. I connect those things because I guess in Colombian culture, they're like devil bad, but they really make a big deal of the devil. When I'm like 5, I'm watching MTV. My mom sees a Metallica video, it literally has the devil in it with horns.
Yeah.
And they're like licking it or something like that. My mom refused to let us have Metallica albums after that.
Hilarious.
She thought they were like in cahoots with the devil.
Yeah.
dude.
And dude, in this doc, he's at San Quentin. He's talking to him. He's like, I deal with anger a lot. And if I didn't have music to control it, I'd be in here with you guys. All right, here's Saint Anger. I was like, dude, I don't think that's what they want to hear. Amazing. He's like, I'd be in here with you guys if it wasn't for my guitar.
If I wasn't an unbelievably talented millionaire, I might be right next to you guys. Sorry about
If
that.
I
just
didn't live in
sitting
a
there
mansion in the Hollywood Hills, I might be here. Like, I got a 6-bedroom, 5-person staff.
Exactly.
Lars just bought a big Picasso.
Guys, I think I'm going to win this one. I don't want to get cocky, but my next 2 picks, I got the guys I wanted. I'm glad they came
you
back
get
to me.
2.
First, I'm going to go Kurt Cobain from
nice,
Nirvana.
nice.
I think, to me, he might be my favorite frontman of all time because he's like the anti-Messiah. Like, he has the messianic quality to him, but he doesn't want it. And his
Neither did Jesus.
Yeah, and his authenticity is insane. Like, he's, of all the frontmen I've seen watching, he's the one who can go the quietest and still have the most gravitas and command. And like when they came in with grunge, they kind of destroyed like the hair, like what do they call it? Hair metal?
Mhm.
Like the hair metal era, like kind of took out like, Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses and all those guys because those bands were so theatrical, and then he came through and was just so real. And yeah, I love his songwriting. I love his voice.
Yeah.
And I just love how like broken he was, but it was powerful at the same time. And I don't know who else could do that. Maybe in other genres, but in rock, he's my favorite of that. And then my third pick is my favorite person of all time, Bruce Springsteen.
Ooh, nice.
Again,
Somewhat of a bend, but you get it.
But he is an identifiable band. He's been with the
It's
same
true.
band.
It's true.
I mean, he
But
replaced
the
his
judge needs to
drummer.
hear it.
They got rid of Vinny Lopez and they brought in Roy Bittan.
No, this is good. And it is the band is identifiable.
Or no, they brought in Roy Bittan's the
It's Max Weinberg.
Yeah, Max Weinberg's on the drum. Ray Bitten's the keyboardist. But yeah, I just think he's an incredible artist. He's got a couple albums that are more solo. Like I don't know if I could count Nebraska, which has some bangers on it.
It is a great album.
But yeah, he's so authentic. He lives 10 minutes from where he was born. He's a working class hero. That's what I like. So when you go see his show, because he's one of the only ones I've seen live, he plays for 4 hours until you're like, dude, please let me go home. But he knows you paid money for that ticket and he wants to give you every dime's worth. And like Jon Stewart said about him when he inducted him into that presidential thing that they do for musicians.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, Bruce always empties the tank.
Oh,
And
that's
he does.
great.
The professionalism, dude. Every night
That's
he goes
great.
up there and he belts it. So yeah, that's my pick.
Great fucking pick.
Nice
Great
picks.
picks.
Love
I mean,
it.
baby, I'm loving your list right now.
All
Yeah,
right.
It's massive.
Do I get two or no? I just get one.
You get one, yeah.
All right. I mean, I got to go with this guy because I love him. He's a hot dude, iconic voice. I love his voice. I love both bands he was in, and I just think he's a fucking legend. Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
I mean,
a-
Audio
yeah.
Slave. I love him, and you know that Michael Mann loves them. I listen to Audio Slave. I think out of all bands probably on this list, I listen to Audio Slave maybe the most, and then I love Soundgarden too.
Yeah.
Soundgarden, especially the song "Outshined," which is in True Romance,
Great
Nice.
movie.
which is yeah. I just think Chris Cornell's the shit.
His pipes are insane.
His pipes are insane. His look, you know, he's just like, you just look at him, you're like, that's a rock star. He's a badass, and he's just sick. Yeah.
He's the man.
And Temple of the Dog, that Hunger Strike song.
Yeah.
Him and Vedder together.
That song fucking rules.
Yeah.
It's just the two of them just doing that over and
Dude,
over
yeah, it
again.
really is.
It's the whole song. It's just them doing that. It's
It fires
awesome.
you up. I picked up our cousin Josh from the airport one time and I put it on. He goes, Little Temple of the Dog. We're going to have a good weekend. It was for a funeral, but we still had fun.
Dude, Aaron, what's your cream to no cream ratio right now?
I'm pretty heavy on the cream right now.
Let's
go.
He said he's heavy on the cream.
We're speaking to him, dude.
Dude, I relaxed.
Don't worry, dude, I'm
too. I got my
saving
picks in.
Jimmy
I'm,
Eats
like,
World for
breathing
you,
now.
dude. I'm saving Jimmy Eats World for you, dude.
Dude, Aaron brought in
worry,
a heavy,
dude.
heavy load tonight.
Let's go, dude.
What's the Prince cover by Cornell too is huge, right? No, Sinead O'Connor.
He does Billie Jean.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I think he does Nothing Compares to You too, and people like that one.
He did, yeah.
Right, but it's still the Billie Jean one. Yeah.
He also left us too soon, Chris Cornell.
Yeah, tragic.
Okay.
Hollywood Forever.
Oh, is yeah Hollywood Forever?
I might have looked at his Wikipedia about an hour ago. So yeah.
Legend. So he was on your list.
But then I got Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, you don't want to have two.
And I was-
That's grunge.
you know,
both grunge sound.
If I didn't
Two
get him or
Seattle
someone
guys.
else, I would.
Grunge heavily, nicely represented in here.
I mean, we're the right age.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
All right, this next guy I'm going with, a little bit of a you. Okay, you might not think rock and roll, but this guy is definitely a rock
Here it comes.
star.
Here it comes, dude. Here it comes.
No, you're gonna
Who,
like it. You're all gonna
Omarion?
like it, and you all love him, and we've all had a poster of him in our dorm room. Bob Marley.
Oh,
okay, nice.
dude, that's a genius pick.
Bob Marley's the man.
That's a genius pick.
And the Wailers, baby.
And he's not
That's
on
why
any
I don't
of the
knock
lists.
you. On no one's list. Bob Marley's the fucking man. Reggae is something you hear and you go, oh yeah, I fucking love this.
It's the best.
Oh yeah, wait.
Damn it, dude.
I'm fucking buzzed and having the best time of my life. Bob Marley's the coolest motherfucker in the world. Fucking had he's just the man, dude. And he also died too early. So he's a rock star.
and live the Messiah life. Like he was a real hero.
Bro.
Yeah.
And talk about authenticity. The fucking guy, his voice is incredible. And who hasn't loved him at one point? Everyone's loved him.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we
For
all go through a
sure.
reggae
Come on.
phase.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in junior high and I
Yeah.
was ready to just grow out some dreads and move to the beach
Yeah.
and just be free love about it.
Dude, when Could Be Loved comes on Blue Crush,
Bro, when they're cruising in
Bro.
a Jeep ski.
that's life.
Could you be?
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Could you be loved? And then also in I Am Legend.
I haven't seen I Am Legend.
You haven't seen I Am
Oh,
Legend?
yeah, he does play that.
Really?
Is that his song?
Well, that's what Will Smith just keeps playing Bob Marley.
Of course.
And then
keep him in a good mood.
yeah, and then in the saddest scene of the movie, he's just singing it. I don't want to say what happens, but yeah. Yeah.
And everybody knows who the Wailers are.
Yeah, Bob
I was
Marley.
joking.
Yeah.
Dude, they play at the coach house.
Oh, Aaron's got some beef.
They play at the coach house in San Juan, bro.
I know the Whalers are still a
Bob Marley's and the Wailers, they still play today. My brothers are seeing them on
I think
Sunday.
Damian
I think-
Jr. Gong Marley or Ziggy Marley?
Bob Marley's, yeah. So what?
Bro, he's such a good rock
One of
star.
his
His kids
sons?
are rock stars.
Yeah.
Skill, bro.
What do you think of Ziggy Marley?
I mean, I think I've heard some of his songs, but I don't know too much.
What was the
but-
one?
I like
would
Ziggy.
know?
Ziggy.
I like Ziggy. I forget, but we used to listen with Ian on the way
Uh-huh.
when we were driving to Idaho. Yeah. Dude, with him and his toe, where he got the cancer. So
Yeah.
he was playing soccer, and like some people think there was also so I'll go back to that. But he hurt his toe, and he thought that's why it was all fucked up and black. And then it turned out he had toe cancer. And then because of his Rastafarian beliefs, he refused to amputate, and then so he ended up not making it.
Mhm.
Dude, all these guys die young. Everyone were saying
How do you get toe cancer?
it was skin cancer, right? But it
Oh.
started on the toe. Okay. And then,
Interesting.
dude, attempted assassination on his life.
I didn't know about that.
That some people think was CIA backed. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's pretty crazy.
He's
Like,
too
that's how
chill.
significant he was. People were going to try and assassinate him.
He's too cool.
He represented too much good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
he's the
suits
fucking
were like,
best,
this
dude.
guy's way too cool.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Doesn't like nukes. He's the fucking man, dude.
Yeah, no nukes, can't have that. Yeah.
He is the man. That's why I'm totally cool with it.
It's a
even
beautiful.
though-
I think it's the pick of the draft. It was a beautiful pick.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And it's a slight bend. Aaron, come on, baby. Bruce Springsteen, E Street Band,
I love
Bob Marley, and the
You
Wailers.
can't
Come on,
compare
baby.
the Whalers to the E Street
Yeah.
Band, dude.
It's true. I can't tell you a guy
Yeah.
in the E
Can
Street
you
Band.
tell me one of the
You can tell me
instruments
9
that they
guys
play?
in the E Street
you know?
Band. You knew who the drummer was.
I
It's
bend.
just Bob
I
Marley.
bend things.
Bob Marley's so cool that like
I am Morpheus.
it's cool, you know.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What do you picture when you picture the Whalers?
Yeah.
Bunch of cool ass fucking dudes. I picture some steel drums. I picture dudes doing fucking upstrokes on their guitars and a fucking plume of smoke, dude.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be the guy who says no, we can't include Bob Marley on this list.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be that guy, dude?
Yeah.
No, I
Aaron,
don't.
do you want to be that guy, dude?
saying there is a slight bend to it.
You have to take it into consideration, and that's okay.
I think as far as Strider bends, that was like a bend but not break. Yeah. Yeah.
Slight curve.
Yeah, the twigs got a little more wiggle. Chris, you got 2. Go, baby, go.
Fuck.
Go, baby, go. Go, baby, go.
Who do you have so far?
I have Jim Morrison and Eddie Vedder.
Ooh, you're looking
And I might
Beautiful,
just,
beautiful
I might
list.
just keep going with. I think because I just like it the most. It's just like fucking gravelly voiced dudes.
Yeah, baby. Nothing wrong with that.
As Bruce Springsteen's voice was described, it's like Van Morrison driving a Harley through gravel.
That's beautiful. Who said that? Is that John Stewart again?
Rolling Stone magazine when they did their
Good.
top 40 artists.
You know what I'll do? I'm gonna get a hair rocker in there.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna go Axl Rose. Just to
Okay,
switch
Great
up.
pick.
nice. Yeah.
Way different vocals than what I got. You know, very mercurial. I don't know what that means, but I think it means he's an asshole, which is kind of perfect for a rock star. You know, I wouldn't dress like him, but he's got a style.
Yes.
And they got so many fucking bangers.
Bangers.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro. Paradise City, dude.
Welcome to the jungle. Dude, I like
Sweet
Rocket
Child of
Rocket
Mine.
Queen is my
Civil
favorite,
War.
I think.
I'm
Oh,
a Civil War guy, yeah.
So good.
His wail is incredible. And what do you always say about him and Mariah Carey?
They're the only artists that can hit every note on the scale. They can do like what a piano can do vocally.
and his power ballads,
Oh.
fucking amazing.
the So good.
November rain.
That song's so good.
Oh my god! And then he also does the Bob Dylan one.
Knocking on Heaven's
yeah,
Door.
knocking on heaven's door.
It's fun when you hear like his. Everyone can do their own little Axl, like
Yeah.
wow, wow, wow. You know, like it's fun. Yeah, he's got this move.
Mhm.
Aaron's doing it. This
Yeah, his snake. That's what I was thinking about too. That swivel he did up there. And then, dude, him and Metallica famously. Metallica goes on stage. I think James Hetfield got blown up by some bad pyro. They go back to Axl. They go, "Yo, Axl, this crowd. Where was it, in Canada or something? It was in Montreal. Crowd's like they're pissed because they missed out on Metallica. So Metallica goes back there. They go, Axl, you got to do like a 3-hour show, man. We need you. These guys are about to rip the roof off this place. Axl goes out, does 2 songs, come back, goes, my voice doesn't feel right. Riots break out. People die.
Dude,
Really?
Oh no!
Yeah. But
Yeah.
nothing is above Axl, dude. Yeah. It's funny talking about these rock stars because they've all done such douche nozzle stuff.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
that's also part. At least like you hope it you hope it isn't, but like sometimes that's kind of part of it, you know, that they're like prima donnas about shit.
Yeah.
And Cobain kind of flipped that too with the masculinity. That's how he kind of took out the hair metal guys, was that like Axl would talk shit to him and be like, you're a bitch, like you're a pussy. And Cobain would be like, yeah, she pegs me. And like Axl didn't know how to fight back against that. He was like, what? Yeah. He's like, huh? That's allowed? You're allowed to say that? Yeah.
Loser, I have a snake.
Cock rock.
Yeah.
It's cock rock.
Yeah.
Last one, I'm gonna go Dave Grohl.
Nice.
Oh.
Talented, dude. This is a good pick, dude.
Yeah, rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins. too.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Dude, very sad. It's a bummer. Obviously been doing a long time. It's just he just fucking brings it. He does so much cool shit. His huge catalog, some plenty like My Hero for just like straight corny, so fun. Got me. I've sped to that song so many times in my car.
For sure.
Now I'm much more safe and I'll change it.
Cops should just
so
give you
that
a pass.
Are you allowed to do under 80 if you're listening to My Hero?
No.
It's just
I think my accelerator goes down without my foot.
it's so
The car hears it.
seen him in concert, very fun. That was when we were at a show and we were kind of being rowdy and it wasn't really the crowd. And he's like, to the guys who are being really rowdy, you're never going to get laid.
Called us virgins.
Yeah, you guys were moshing because this isn't a mosh concert.
First he picked us out and went, hey, to all the guys moshing, we were like, yeah. And he goes, you're virgins. Anyway.
It was amazing.
I was. Not anymore though. So.
Oh, that's good.
Nice,
Take that,
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you
And
at
yeah.
now, Grohl? And guess what? My
dude.
brother married her, dude.
Yeah, lock that
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck you, man. And that's my team.
Baby, that's a good team.
That's solid.
Foo Fighters legit. And dude, he's a talented guy. He's like a one-man band. The way he plays drums, he rips on guitar, he sings. Solid fourth pick. Okay, I'm gonna go into fuck, man. Looking at my analog list here. I'm just gonna go back to my high school days. I went through a big phase of this band. Big phase. And
Oh, don't say it.
you might not. No, it's not like super high. It's not super high school. This is a older band that might make Aaron cream. But I'm gonna go with Roger Daltrey of The Who.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Yeah, hair rocker again, but he's got a great ass song. A big ass booming voice. Baba O'Reilly's one of my favorite ass songs. I actually do like Let My Love Open the Door like the most, which I think is more known for like Pete Townsend. Exactly, it's Pete Townsend, but exactly. But that's my favorite song by the band. Oh yeah, it's a solo. But yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. But actually, the best version of that song does come from Grosse Point Blank, which is a little bit different. Which I don't
The
know.
E. Cola mix.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
favorite
it's a
version.
great
of it.
song.
It's so good.
Also, Dan in Real Life.
Oh, dude, horrible movie. No. Lars in The Real Girl's a horrible movie.
One
Dan
of
in
the worst
Real
movies of all
Life, yeah.
time.
But yeah, just Roger Daltrey. Everyone else on my list, I'm looking at it. I'm not as stoked on them, and the few of them that you guys took. But we're at number 4, and yeah, I love The Who, man. You can bring it.
Pete
Stadium
Townsend.
rocker.
The thing is, I was watching some in prep for this. I was watching it. Pete Townsend sings like a lot on their songs. Daltrey's great,
Yeah,
but they do split more than I knew. Although he is really fun.
Townsend does the falsettos. Like he's
Yeah.
on like Teenage Wasteland hitting the
he's
high
the
notes.
real. That band might be a real bad pick by me because
He's good.
Arguably, he's good, but like Keith Moon's like the best drummer ever almost, and like Pete Townsend's like obviously the thrust of the talent from that
I think he
group.
writes the lyrics, Townsend. But
Yeah.
he admitted he hates Roger Daltrey.
But he has the voice for like he has the rock star
Yeah.
quality. of
Yeah,
that.
he says my words sound best coming out of Roger.
Yeah.
And yeah.
He's a true Rasputin figure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And watching them, it's like I was like, these guys, the way that they move around and jump around, it was nice because you could tell that they're fucking nerds that got no hips, but it works because their songs kick ass.
Yes.
Because like one, it was just Daltrey just kind of doing like butt kicks, and it looked really cool. And then
Mhm.
Townsend was bopping around. Like, I think if you're a nerd, if you can somehow turn into a world famous rock star, you'll get laid a lot and you'll look cool.
That's DJ.
Even if you
That's
don't.
the DJ model.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess it's DJs now.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna get famous playing rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a great call.
Keith
Machine
Moon
Gun
was-
Kelly's probably the only guy who did that now.
Keith Moon was my advisor in high school. Just same name, different guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's sick. Yeah.
shout out. He's a legend.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Also the swim coach.
Really? Dude, that's awesome.
What was your stroke?
Steve Moon died in
Really?
a-
I was a long distance freestyle.
Was he fucked up?
Oh, long distance.
500 free.
That's rock star shit. That's rock star shit.
And butterfly.
Badass.
I can't do breaststroke though. I don't have the feet for
That
it.
might be the most
that like this
boring
one?
looking one.
Swimming.
Like
Oh,
when I
breaststroke.
watch it.
Yeah, dude. It's so lame.
Backstroke's not great.
But butterfly is
Yeah.
the coolest look. Like looks the most savage.
Yeah,
and, like,
but-
this is elite
Dude, if I was trying to impress a girl, I would do butterfly.
for sure.
Just dominate the
For
pool.
sure. And if you can like raise up and get your belly button out of the water,
Yeah. You can show part of your package.
yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even those,
Skinny
lackluster.
dipping, you should always butterfly while skinny dipping.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
she's not gonna know that. That like you have a mediocre butterfly stroke. Which is
Oh, I was talking
timing.
about my dong.
Oh. Of course.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
No.
All right, on me. All right, I'm gonna bring it back to a band. Again, that was huge for me in high school and probably middle school. I think huge for a lot of '90s kids. I think they, and it's sort of a different. I'm bringing it to ska.
Oh, baby,
Bring
I
it
love
to
ska.
ska.
I love ska.
I'm gonna go Bradley Noel, Sublime.
Oh, that's a great pick.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's a really, really good pick.
Yeah.
California Soul, baby. Let's go.
What's up?
Aaron
California
hates
Soul.
Aaron hates Sublime.
You don't.
I
You're
love
not
Sublime.
creaming.
Aren't you from San Diego, bro?
Yeah. What,
How do you not
You
like
hate
You're from-
Sublime?
It's illegal in San Diego to hate Sublime.
dude? What? Explain it.
Bro,
Explain
stay-
your
stay up in LA,
non-cream.
dog.
Why are you shooting a blank on Sublime?
That's San Diego, though.
No, Aaron's a big Long
all
Beach
my
double
bros in
All-Stars
San
guy.
Diego's, yeah.
Why are you shooting blanks on this one?
Just overplayed. Just for the band
That's
that's
it.
been around for 3 years.
Yeah, dude, because like
Listen
a rock
to a lot of
star, he went out
93
early.
one.
Yeah,
But say why you love him, though.
Yeah.
dude. Iconic sound. You can listen to them over and over again. Tons of bangers. Hit me at the right time where I was sort of diving into that sort of stonery persona, and I think the first time I heard them, I was sort of like, this is like, at this point in my life, this is my music. It's not like the other ones where it's sort of like, oh, that's a good jam. Again, that it was like when I heard Sublime, I was like, this sort of encompasses who I am at this time. I wouldn't say I was as hardcore by them as them by any means, but I was like, this is sort of like the culture I'm into, and I still listen to them to this day, dude. I love April 26, 1992. Santeria. What's the one song I keep forgetting?
What I got, loving
What I Got is
is
sick.
what I got. He's got one of the
Um,
best songs of all lyrics where he goes, and I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot.
I love Same in the End. Same in the End is one of my favorite ones. With that sort of that guitar riff up top. Yeah.
Little Badfish, dude. Little Scarlet Begonias. Just a great song. Also, they got some unhealthy ones. They got like their song "Date Raped."
Dude, yeah. I remember listening to that in dude, yeah,
Right.
the lyrics to that.
Yeah.
I was listening to that in high school. I was like, no way, dude.
Yeah. They were like the first one was like the Sublime tattoo on the back and like the big explicit thing on there.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, I need this.
Yeah. Oh, dude, totally.
All right, dude,
Who you
my
got?
pick. Guys, I'm bending here, and I could get in trouble. And there's a lot of guys I wanted to do. that
Your
I
list
could've
is
got in
good.
trouble
Don't fuck
for.
it up.
No, but hold on. I swear to God, I came up with a criterion midway through thinking about this. I go, okay, I get it what it is. Did this person get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist or as part of a band?
There we go. Okay. There we go.
Oh,
That's
nice.
legit.
And that's a pretty
legit.
good criterion, right?
Yeah, I like that criterion.
And this guy was inducted in a band.
There we go.
With the rest of the band members whose names I have looked up so that I can say them and name them.
Smart.
I'm going Jimi Hendrix from the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Smart.
Nice.
Now, known primarily as a guitarist, unbelievable guitarist, discovered him in like 7th grade, blew my mind. You can watch him play guitar and it's magic. That's why I need him. I'm big into that Robert Moore, 4 Kinds of Masculinity, King, Warrior, Lover, Magician. Hendrix is my magician. Like he is magic up there, dude. The things he can do with that guitar, incredible. Sings well too. Like his All Along the Watchtower is the All Along the Watchtower. And yeah, I just love him. And also give me a little more soul on my list. So I'm going Jimi Hendrix as my 4th pick.
Total showman.
Yeah. LSD and the fucking bandana, just stripping down. They said he'd like to recreate songs he heard in Vietnam, like from helicopters with his guitar.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And was naturally right-handed but played left, or was naturally left-handed but played right-handed on an upside-down guitar or something like that?
I don't
Right.
think he ever made it to Vietnam.
No, he was in Vietnam.
He broke his ankle.
Oh, okay, but he was in the army for a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Jimi Hendrix with my 4th pick. All right.
Smart. It's a good move, and I respect the hell out of the bending. I love the bending.
Do we want to do some honorable mentions?
Yeah, we got to do some honorable
Dude,
mentions.
Fred Durst.
Let's go, dude.
I mean, I wanted to go Fred Durst because I fucking love Limp Bizkit. I'm not afraid to say it. But, you know,
ball with the ball and a bang to bang.
but I was just like, I don't know. But I mean, Fred Durst, icon of the MTV early 2000s era. He's got the backwards baseball hat, breaks stuff, just rips it. I really want to see him live. And he's a douche, so I love him.
You got to have the douche star on your
You
team.
do.
Yeah.
You got to be a Madonna.
What about your namesake?
Dude, I was going to say Chad Kroger.
yeah, bro.
Dude,
This will be
fucking
the honorary
beats.
Chad Kroger draft.
Dude, yeah, dude, what up, Chad Kroger? These guys.
Who's the lead singer of Creed?
Scott Stapp.
Let's go.
Tom
Yeah,
DeLonge.
Honorable
Talking
mention.
about
DeLonge.
Messiah.
Oh, Tom DeLonge. Oh, dude, Tom.
No one went John Lennon or McCartney.
Yeah, but you know what? The Beatles, like, look, it was just,
It's like
they all sang a lot.
It was balanced.
Yeah.
It was very balanced. Zach De La
And-
Rocha from Rage.
Yeah, Rage. Yeah,
I was thinking about that. I love Rage. It's like one of my favorite bands. But I was sort of like, with him, I was sort of like, did he kind of break up the band or refuse to play? Does that fall into the criteria of like,
Douche rockness.
I don't know. It's just sort of like I feel like Rage had so much potential to. I mean, they did what, like 4 albums, but I mean,
It's also like people were knocked on his voice. Although I do like his voice, but it was like all about the rhythm section.
It's a little
in Tom
punk where
Morello.
it's about the intensity more so than like the.
yeah, kind of a
yeah.
Kiedis, who also is an
Yeah.
honorable mention.
Yeah.
Kiedis could have been great.
Love him.
Brandon Flowers, The Killers.
Oh, love
Yeah.
the Killers. You have to
Liam
have your hair
Gallagher.
metal. Vince Neil, Motley Crue. You got to have him.
Oh yeah.
Tom York from Radiohead. Trent Reznor from Nine Inch
Oh,
Nails.
Trent Reznor, great song, dude. Joel Strummer, The Clash.
Dude, Steve Perry, Journey. Let's go.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Journey,
should've gone.
fuck.
I was,
didn't
it
go
was
with any
between
ballad
that.
guys.
It was between that and Axel for me, but I think because I just
Who's it?
Yeah.
Sammy
Steven
Hagar
Tyler?
and Eddie
Steven
Van
Tyler.
Eddie Van Halen would probably be the pick. Yeah.
It's Sammy
No, but he's a
Hagar.
great showman.
David Lee
It would be
Roth.
David
David
Roth.
Lee
Sorry,
Roth.
sorry.
David Roth.
Steven Tyler for the best Disney ride.
Bro, Steven Tyler.
David Byrne, Talking Heads.
Oh, fuck, dude. That would have been so
None of us
good.
really had like a nerdy guy on the list.
Michael
He's-
Stipe.
He's the coolest of that. Michael Stipe.
Dave
R.E.M.,
Matthews,
Paul Westerberg, my second favorite band, The Replacements.
Talking
Billy
Heads,
Joe
that would be
Armstrong.
Phil Collins.
Oh, for Genesis.
Yeah.
Genesis,
Or
yeah.
Peter Gabriel, but he was the drummer in that band, right?
No, well, they both.
The original lead singer.
Yeah.
But, like,
Another
I
good drummer genre band would have been Don Henley from the Eagles because he's
Yes.
the front man.
And
He
I was
knows the
like,
drummer
Joe,
spot.
that's a good one. But Joe Walsh sings so much in that one too when he came in.
It's mostly Don Henley.
Oh, dude,
It is.
I got a big one. Ozzy Osbourne.
dude.
Yeah.
What about is it Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead? Was he, or did they mix it up? Was it Phil Lesh who was the guy from the Grateful Dead?
I don't know.
I think it's Jerry Garcia but they're like, it's tough with them because they're a jam band. So it's like, it's more just
Yeah.
like 30
Lemmy?
minutes of like blah, 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 blah. No
Lemmy
disrespect to all my
from Motorhead.
deadheads.
Who's that?
Lemmy from Motorhead. I don't know any of his music, but people talk about him.
For
Rob
Ben-
Halford.
For bending, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. If we're bending,
Right.
I don't think that's a bend. Yeah.
bro, I should put
liked-
him on my list.
Yeah, he does,
He's not a great
should've.
front man.
That's it.
though.
He doesn't perform a lot. Like his music's really good and he's awesome, but like I saw him a couple times. We saw him right before he
We
died.
saw him twice, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him
3
twice
days
in my
before
life.
he died, we saw him.
Fuck.
It was like his second to last.
Oh, Chad was
show.
with us too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
That was a great show, but like he's not
We did see him 3 days. Yeah.
Right, but even
we did
then,
see him
like,
3 days before.
for
death.
sure.
Yeah.
But like I did like go back and
It's a
like
little
watch
slow
one
up
from
there.
like 30 years ago, and he was still just like, you know.
Would you watch
Yeah.
Breakdown? He's got a great breakdown. From
I watched a couple
1980.
songs. I did watch that
a good
where he
one.
kind of they play the intro and he's teasing them for a
he's, like,
while
sitting
and he's
there.
just waiting there. and
Yeah.
they're getting amped up and then he starts and everyone's like, "Let's go," which is a classic move from a rock star to just make you wait.
Yeah,
For him, it's
earn
his
it.
songwriting. For me, he's a really beautiful songwriter.
Agreed.
Yeah,
If I was doing
Oh,
top 4
Wildflowers.
songwriters, he'd be right up there. We couldn't do Bowie because Bowie doesn't really have a
Solo.
Yeah, if it was just straight up artist, Bowie would have been.
I mean, Prince would be on there.
Yeah, Prince and Bowie and Dylan.
I did want
Yeah.
to say one thing about Dave Grohl that I forgot to mention, which was that he did a whole tour with a broken leg.
Whoa.
All right.
That's
yeah.
rock star.
Oh,
shit.
also Rockstar appeal
So
for.
Axl Rose, actually.
Yeah, really?
Really?
He used Dave's throne to
Yeah.
tour AC/DC.
Yeah, so he built a throne out of guitars and would sit in there. And
That's
That's sick.
amazing.
That's cool.
With the AC/DC singers,
Yeah.
there's 2 of them.
But
Which one do you
Kevin
take?
Fenway.
I take the second guy. I just ID him more.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
What
like
about Pink Floyd? Do they have a lead singer?
Roger.
Switch.
There's Roger Waters,
Roger Waters?
and the other guy.
David,
And early on, it was Sid Barrett, but he was out of the band before they made anything like really of consequence, right?
Dude, Dave Grohl has my favorite soundbite that I would listen to all the time when I was starting to stand up. And he's like, this guy, I don't know who the interviewer is, but he's like, what would you say to someone who's trying to like break into the music industry? He's like, just play live. Just get out there and play live, man. Just play live. When you're out there and you're giving it your all, you're going to start building a fan base. Just play live. And that was always like,
Hell
it was
yeah.
just so sick to me. I was
amazing.
like, that's awesome, man. You just because he's so pure. He's
Salt
like,
to the earth.
yeah, he's like, just get on that stage. And yeah, it's very inspirational to me.
Jim Morrison, too, for the Rockstar Bonafides. Dick Clark show, right? Was that the one he was on where they said, don't say hi? Ed Sullivan. They said, don't say higher because they thought it'd be inflammatory to the youth. And he goes, I won't say it. And then when he's on stage, he gets the line, he goes, baby, what if I said we couldn't get much higher? And he like yells it in a close-up into the camera. Like the whole production team goes fucking bananas, but he was really willing to throw it away just to be, on the edge.
Was the right move. Man, fucking, come on.
I would not have done that. Any other honorable mention? Or should we let Aaron rip off his list?
Yeah, let's
of
rip off the list, baby.
Alrighty. Honorable mentions that didn't get mentioned was Bon Scott and Brian Johnson from AC/DC.
Nice.
I'm glad Steve Perry did get mentioned. Might have been a winner if somebody picked it.
I should have gone with him fourth.
I should have.
He wasn't on my list. I just didn't. I didn't-
Joey Ramone.
Oh,
good one.
yeah.
One of my personal favorites, Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy.
Oh yeah, he was on my
bass
list.
player, Irish.
He was on my list.
Rip, dude, they rip.
Go.
You guys mentioned everybody else. The fact that Ozzy didn't get picked is pretty crazy to me.
you're right. What about the dude from Judas Priest?
Iggy Pop too from the Stooges.
JT mentioned him at least, but yeah, Rob Halford.
Yeah, Rob Halford.
But yeah, guys, I mean, you all put together good lists. There's not a bum list in here.
Guy from the Flaming Lips,
Wayne Coyne.
Wayne Coyne.
Yeah,
And the guy from the Strokes, Julian Casablancas. He could have been a good one.
sure.
Jack White.
I thought about Jack White, but
Yeah.
he's not really known.
He rips in concert.
White Stripes, I guess, is a band. Yeah, but you just think of him.
No, he's like he was done with the Raconteurs, and when we saw him, he was with like some Memphis outfit that had he came up with a name for them. But that guy is unbelievable in concert.
Yeah, that was really fun. He fucking ripped.
The guy from AFI,
Dude.
Bro, I
Da-
love AFI.
Davey Havok or whatever his name
called
is.
sick
Yeah.
today.
Saw him at Coachella. It was like 110 degrees. He was black on black on black, all leather, just like nonstop. It was awesome.
His physicality.
Yeah, he was literally like he was being held up by the crowd and just singing every note perfectly, like as they're just kind of passing him around.
That's
And it
awesome.
wasn't even surfing; he was just kind of standing.
No
and,
way.
It was awesome. It was a fun show.
Dude, Derek from Sum 41.
Yes. Dude, he ripped.
Yeah. What's that?
Let's go.
The guy from Arcade.
I thought you said, who's that?
Slap him. You guys-
Adam Levine, Chris Martin, Ryan
let's not
Tedder,
mention
the
Adam
guy from
Levine
The
ever
Fray. That would be a freaking team, dude.
What about Timberlake?
No,
Nah.
Does he count as a frontman?
Nah.
Because of the Tennessee Kids or whatever. No. That like
He's in the Backstreet Boys, which is no instruments.
He's in NSYNC.
Sorry, NSYNC. Yeah, even better, dude.
that's the most mad we've gotten for an incorrect.
yeah.
He's in sync, dude. Honestly, next time this will be a better draft. Top 4 boy band members of all time.
Yeah.
And then people will feel the passion. Yeah, then people
Yeah.
then we'll be
Oh,
getting
yeah.
pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perry Farrell, I just thought of along the lines of Tom York, Matt Berry from Muse.
Oh, nice.
Amazing frontman, plays
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah.
Sings.
What about Radiohead?
Incredible show.
Did you
I just said
mention
they're along the same lines of a British guy who kind of does.
Tom York's voice is so beautiful,
Yeah.
and he's such a little angel up there.
His face is fucking weird though.
Yeah.
when he sings.
The dudes from Oasis, maybe too.
that? Yeah, Liam Gallagher.
Liam Gallagher.
Yeah.
All right, you got your list, Aaron? Or you got your picks, Aaron?
Yeah. The 1 and 2 are really tough. Yeah.
Do you want to just start from the bottom?
Yeah, I can do that.
Give you a little time.
It's gonna be me, bro.
I mean, everybody's good. Everybody's good. Don't get me wrong. Like even the pick I hate the most,
Sublime.
it's Brad Knoll.
I think
But the rest of
I
your
like
list
that.
is really incredible. So like, it's not like anybody's far and away horrible.
The majority of our listeners are from California. That's going to come
But-
up strong. In the
Yeah.
minute.
Dude, thank
and
you.
that's fine. Like I'll bring it on. I'm bigger than most of you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Chad. Unfortunately, 4.
Man.
But it, like I said, not super far.
Fuck.
It's not super far.
you said you didn't take.
I don't like Sublime.
Yeah, but you said you. Whatever.
Look,
But, like,
close. It's all close.
It's close. I think there are other 4. I mean, we read off a list of people that were still available, and you went Brad Knoll.
I mean, dude. Also, look, in Aaron's defense, dude, you didn't know more than one Rolling Stones song, dude.
There is also
but we
that.
fucking, it's a fire ass.
It was a great
That was a
pick.
great pick, though. It was a great pick.
Hetfield, Cornell, all good picks. All great picks.
You should be really proud. You did a really good job.
Just fuck you guys. You guys love seeing me go from the top to the bottom. You guys love it. Especially this fucking douche nozzle right here. You know, I was kind to you. I rooted for you openly, and then you just keep playing dirty.
Dude, I'm a sick fuck, dude. You gotta realize, dude, I'm a sick guy, dude. I mean, dude, look, we're all right. You do have a sick ass list, and I'm not even saying that condescendingly or saying that like patronizing. Like, I fucking love your Sublime pick.
Thanks.
I would have put mine last over you, dude.
Well, you're right there because you're number 3. What I love the Bono pick. Wasn't even thinking about him. Gorgeous pick. The fact that it went 2. I mean, he could be a number 1 on anybody else's list. Plant's great pick. Marley bending the rules a little bit, but again, great pick. Daltrey, I just think, how many songs can you even name of the Who?
Dude, dude,
Bob O'Reilly.
love Baba O'Reilly.
It's a great
Pinball
song.
Wizard. There's a whole fucking
like
musical
Pinball.
about it.
Rain Over Me.
Yep, Rain Over Me. Great
Sure.
song.
Okay.
Who Are You?
Yep, Who Are You?
Terrible.
There's another one. It starts with an R.
I just heard them so many
Yeah,
times.
Revolutionary. What is the R song?
My Generation.
Yep, Won't Get Fooled.
Oh, My
Again.
Generation's what I was thinking.
Talking about My Generation's a huge song by them. Yeah, Magic Bus. I love that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what my issue was? If I can take a little exception, I thought your Daltrey and Plant pick were similar.
close.
Yeah, same like basic era, and like both kind of look alike a little bit, and different voices. You know, like Plant's up a little bit and Daltrey's way lower, but similar to me. If you're starting a band, you could be almost like picking between those guys a little bit.
Yeah. Wasn't as well-rounded.
Daltrey's curly hair, though.
But I think your Bob Marley pick.
And Daltrey is jacked.
Yeah, he's got a tight
Look at-
rig.
in Pinball Wizard, like he's shirtless most of the movie. Jacked. It's crazy.
I think your Bob Marley pick was the best pick of the thing.
Could be.
you. He's the best.
Could be. And Bono was right there too for me. I
Yeah, Bono.
wasn't even considering him, and I do love him. But like I said, you're not that far off. So like, I'm not just being deferential. Like you guys are. Everyone's close here. It's down to the Parr boys. Holy shit.
If I was a betting man, which I am, I would have said Parr.
Holy shit. It's really. I mean, obviously JT's number 1 pick overall
It was such a good
is
one.
the best pick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's my favorite lead singer of all time. Maybe even over Prince. I mean, he's just, over,
Thank you
over
so
all
much,
solo
Aaron.
artists.
Aaron, thank you so
Freddie is
much,
the
dude.
best.
Freddie's the best.
Yeah, it's such a solid list. I mean, if anybody, Cobain as your 2 is like maybe the worst singer of the 4.
Yeah, probably like if you did like classic vocals.
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
there's a thing in Cobain's voice where like you can hear that he's like,
There's just a lot of screaming on In Utero that I don't like.
that's true. And you know, honestly, I don't know like as many of their deep cuts, but I watch him perform live a lot, and I'm just blown away by his like his stage presence.
Yeah.
And it was in the Batman.
That song has been in my head. Something in the
rocks.
Way has been in my fucking head for weeks now. Yeah.
And like his whole, and just how much he hated fame too. That's kind of why I picked him too, because all these other guys kind of lean into it, and he was the most like, I'm gonna like.
Still managed to have an iconic look, and
Yeah, he was still a rock star while also like eschewing all the rock star cliches.
And Morrison, great. Does Morrison need to be number one? I think he does because of just what frontman means.
The photo of Morrison like shirtless, it's.
He had one of the first biopics too. Like, there's a ton of biopic movies now. Like the one where
Isn't it biopic?
Yeah,
biopic.
Yeah, sorry.
People do that,
dude.
Get your Dr. Dad out of your head, dude.
I'm gonna have salmon for dinner later.
Oh,
I mean, Kilmer does a great job as Jim. Say what you will about the movie, but like Val Kilmer kills it. Vedder, I love. I've seen him get too much of that wine in him, but. And Rose obviously is just a firecracker. The fact that he disappeared for about 20 years is a little rough, but he's back and he sounds great again. So
He
that's
was wearing
cool.
a jersey, dude. He just like looked like he was at a strip club in Tampa when he came back with those Grammys with like Eminem or whatever it was, dude.
was he the first white guy with dreadlocks too? We talking about Axl?
Yeah.
I think he might have been the first white guy with dreads.
Yeah.
Well, Adam Duritz.
Besides every dude who works at a snowboard shop.
Yeah, Adam Duritz probably.
Actually, yeah, Trey from Burton Rentals in Park City actually had it first. Yeah.
And Grohl, obviously, I mean, he's 30 fucking years. I don't know that the Foo Fighters have written a great song in the past 15, but the first two albums are amazing. 2.5, 3 even. If anything, like on Strider's list, where Plant and Daltrey are kind of similar, Morrison and Vedder are kind of similar. Obviously, ultimately different heads, and that's why one's still alive and the other's dead. But
mine are both hair metal bands, or like not hair metal, but like
classic rock.
rockers.
Stadium
like,
rock.
One is like a psychedelic band from the '70s. Another is very much a
Grunge.
Well,
Grunge.
yeah.
No, yeah, I think they're very
But
different.
sound-wise.
Yeah.
Vedder's
like
actually-
vocally similar. Yeah.
Vedder's actually, they're huge Who fans. They're like, that's their favorite band.
And they cover Rain Over Me, and they
Yeah.
fucking ripped it.
Yeah, it's a
They
really
do.
good fucking pick, dude. I don't know how I got through.
It's just fucking Mercury, Cobain, Springsteen, Hendrix. I mean, one of you had someone of color, so that's nice.
And I almost did Sly and the Family Stone. No, I almost did the dude from Thin Lizzy. But I was with I love Thin Lizzy, but I just didn't know if it would resonate with. They're not as big of a band as the other guys I picked.
I would have creamed. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Younger brother.
Surge Tinkin. What is that guy?
Surge.
Oh, from System of a Down.
Oh, dude, that would have been a good pick.
Yeah.
Dude, he's iconic. No one
Dude.
sounds like that guy.
Dude, you guys gotta watch Machine Gun Kelly do cover aerials. It's horrific. He's like aerials, and you're like, what? Why would you cover a System of a Down song? That's like the most unique sound of all time. Aerials. You're like, oh fuck, dude, he did that.
Guys, I think I've got it. I think I've come to it. I think it's Chris 2, JT number 1.
Whoa.
You guys are nice. All right, that was fun, dudes.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I
think
did
if-
another
if
honorable
Chris-
mention. Chester from Linkin Park.
Dude, beast.
yeah.
Dude, super underrated.
Yeah.
Like when I first heard his voice in junior high, I was like, no one has ever sounded like this before.
Yeah.
And-
R.I.P.
Crawling. That's.
And you know what made
that's
him
always my
seem so much
favorite.
better is that the guy who rapped in the group was such a shit rapper too.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And you hit
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah.
What is this? He's like the guy that you imagine.
He's the guy who drives like every car in Cruising USA. Like he like is in the guy in there. You're like, what? Who owns all these?
I was gonna say he's like every guy's uncool older brother that you kind of think is cool when you're too young to know better, and you're like, that guy's sick.
Yeah, then you realize like he's always around because he
Yeah.
has nothing else to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, that was fun. Should we just get into Beefs, Babes, and Legends, boys?
Yeah. Is it cool if I take a leak real quick?
Yeah, let's
before we
break
do
real
it?
quick. Let's break.
What were you gonna say, Aaron? If I had done what?
Aaron, that was good. Those were good.
Steve Perry's on that list, I think.
Hey, what's up, guys? You got Chad here. Just me. I'm kind of reeling from that last place. You know, just really Felt like a nut shot. You know, not the kind when you get sack tapped by your older brother and then, you know, you go and get a McFlurry afterwards. The kind where, you know, you're at a Dodgers game and you're in the stands and a fly ball pops up and everyone's looking at you to catch it and a baseball just hits you in the dick. And then you look at your girlfriend and she's already beelined it out of the stadium. And then you run into some Giants fans and they beat the shit out of you. And then you kind of just sort of have to stand there and say, yeah, I fucked up. You know? I fucked up.
That was one of the best things. Literally, I thought you were on the phone with your GF saying you fucked up, and then me finding you and you're just saying that.
I was just speaking to the audience about how I fucked up.
Dude, the Sublime pick was Sublime. It was
Bro,
fire.
here's the thing.
Bad
Aaron
Fish,
just
bro?
doesn't like Sublime. Yeah, Bad Fish, bro. I love Sublime, dude. It's literally, if you lived in California, it's your favorite band. at
First
some
album
point.
I ever bought.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, no, I.
Goes to show the difference. 'Cause the first album I bought was Queen.
Bro, that was the first album I bought. Classic Queen was the first album I ever bought.
Really?
Like you went
What
to the
was it?
store and bought that?
Yeah. The warehouse in San Juan. Right where that Marshall's.
Of
Remember
course,
that used to be?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, ride our bikes there and just pick up for. Dude, I bought Genuine there.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go,
I was like
dude.
10. I bought Genuine and Blink 182.
What was your first album?
My first album that I think I straight up bought was I think it was Sublime. I think it was the one where it's his back and it's got the Sublime tattoo
Yep.
across it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, my first was, I think it's either Intergalactic by Beastie Boys
Great.
or Big Willie Style.
Yeah, both good albums.
Yeah.
I also bought Coolio. I bought Coolio on tape because I had a tape player. CD/tape player.
Coolio.
Badass.
Dude, you know, I also about
amazing.
Chumbawamba.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, that was huge.
Little tub thumping.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
I think the only album I've ever bought was like what was fuck, I just forgot of it. It was like it had Chumbawamba on there, and it was one of those albums
Now?
that
Like, now
had
that's what I call music.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like
Or like
before
Jock
that.
Jam. Oh, Jock Jam.
Jams. There you go.
Jock Jam
One of
is
the
the
first-
best.
You wanna ride the train and ride it? Yeah, I loved all those songs.
Y'all ready for this?
Who are your guys' musical, like, because I think with music, it's the thing that's cool about it is that it's really from older kids, like passing it down
Yeah.
and telling you what's cool. And then sometimes your parents too. Like my parents got us into Bruce and Phil Collins and stuff like that, Eagles. Who were your guys' like musical like shamans or whatever?
My older brother Andrew for sure. My
He was in a
sister has
band,
a great
right? Dude, shout out his band. I read the
Yeah,
All
dude.
Stars.
Ira's All Stars.
Ira's
Ira
All-Stars.
Rabone was their music teacher at their school, and he actually played with Earth, Wind, and Fire for a little bit.
Whoa.
Mine was my brother Bill. He's big on Wu-Tang. And so we would just ride in this Jeep Cherokee and bump Wu-Tang.
It's a sick car
Yeah.
That's rad.
Anthony and Ian for us.
for sure. Those guys are legends.
My brother, older brother Greg, was really into Eagle Eye Cherry, bro. He played it, blasted. Save tonight.
I was gonna
What is that
say,
song?
And it'd be funny because he'd like tell my mom like, "Fuck you, mom, I'm not going to school." And then he'd go put on Eagle Eye Cherry, Save tonight. I'm like, whoa, there's a lot going on, dude. I was like 8, and I was like, there's a range of emotion right there, dude.
Remember when we were driving and we had when you jump into someone's car and we borrowed my brother's car and we were listening to his mix, and Chris, you had like 5, you were a happy guy, but you had like 5 sad songs in a row, and I think the one that was playing was Tonics. If she could only see the way she loves me.
It's a
And
beautiful
then-
song.
Strider turns down the volume and just goes, "Your brother all right, dude?"
I like emotional songs like that. They're more fun to sing. you know?
Yeah, you get into it.
When I was in my Bright Eyes phase,
Those are not
Bright
fun
Eyes,
to sing.
dude, Bright Eyes.
little Connor
Those are too
Oberst
sad.
yeah, those are very sad songs. I guess he used to play with his back to the audience, and my friends thought that was cool.
yeah.
Whoa.
Chad, who is your beef of the week? Let's go, dude.
It's amazing, dude.
So that's music, huh?
What?
What haunted maze are you going through, dude?
Yeah.
That's the soundtrack for Beef. What's up, guys? I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we are brought to you by, well, first off, our Patreon. Check out our Patreon. We have bonus episodes each week. If you want some extra Chad and JT in your life, become a patron, support the show. We also have some cool perks in there, like you can get priority questions on the regular pod if you become a $10 patron. So if you're looking for that and that tickles your dink, then check it out. We also have live shows coming up, some stand-up. We are going around the country. Check it out. All ticket links at chadjt.com. We got Austin, Texas coming up, Venice, California, Ontario, California, Tempe Improv, and Michigan. And then we're going to Houston and freaking DC later. So check out links at chadjt.com. We're also brought to you by the legends at Talkspace. Guys, your mental health is important. It's important to keep your mental health in check. A lot of people work out their bodies, but they don't work out their noggins, and you got to. There's no shame in getting a licensed therapist to say what up to your mental health and making sure that you're, because stoke is important, and you got therapists, they make sure that you keep your stoke high. Sometimes sometimes you can talk to friends and family, but there's nothing better than talking to a professional to be like, is my stoke legit? And if they say it's legit, then it's cool. And if they say you need to work on your stoke, that's cool too. Because Talkspace, they have 24/7 text, audio, video messaging. It's a licensed therapist. It's the most accessible form of therapy you can find. It's also cheap, and it's epic, and you guys are going to love it. So if thoughts and emotions are piling up, a fresh perspective can help you feel better. Match with your dedicated therapist today at Talkspace.com. Use promo code GODEEP during sign-up to get $100 off your first month. That's $100 off at Talkspace.com. Promo code Go Deep. We're also brought to you by the legends, of course, where you guessed it, Manscaped. Manscaped, thank you so much for keeping our trims spewed, for looking after our hogs, for making sure that our dinks are looking fresh and clean, because Aaron was giving me a solid nod on that one because he's stoked on Manscaped. How are your pubes looking? Aaron manscaped a week ago, and his pubes are looking amazing. I actually shaved a little palm tree into my pubes because spring break is here, and when I go to Cabo, I want people at El Squid Row to know, like, whoa, that guy, I can sense something about him, that there's something. Oh, his pubes are in check, and he has a palm tree on there located right above his cock. There's something funny about the word cock, because you can do that with the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker ear and hair trimmer. They got ball deodorant, body wash. It's all aloe vera, cruelty-free, paraben-free, vegan, all that good stuff. And it's top of the line. Get to the Performance Package 4.0. You guys know the deal. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code GODEEP at manscaped.com. Manscaped, for when you want to be caught with your pants around your ankles. All right, back to the show. My beef of the week is with the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I'm sure I've done this before, but I'm really passionate about it. They switched the Tower of Terror in California Adventure to Guardians of the Galaxy, and no disrespect to James Gunn. I love James Gunn. I think he's a beast. I love Peacemaker. I love Guardians, the movies. I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but you do not mess with the Twilight Zone. It's iconic. It's scary. You go to Disneyland, you're like, wow, I'm actually like kind of scared right now. It's a haunted hotel, and then they just turn into this fucking Guardians thing with all these weird creatures and stuff, and now it's sort of like a happy ride, and it's just like, it's still fun because it still has the drop and the rise up thing and stuff, but there's something about the Twilight Zone, the Tower of Terror, was so sick, and they had to turn to Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, why did you do this? It's like, it was so original, I think, and it just, every time I go there and I look and I see that it's the Guardians escape from Dickweed, I'm like, this is not chill.
Yeah, Dickweed, who wants to go there?
Yeah. Even though Benicio del Toro's heavily present in there.
Oh,
That's
dude.
Cool. Yeah.
It'd be cooler if it was Sicario.
Dude, the Sicario ride? Dude.
And he just shoots the cable and you drop.
Dude.
You killed my entire family. Now your entire family's on this ride. Yes. Make your peace.
So you want to be a Sicario? Dude, that would be sick.
The way he shoots the gun in that movie, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
In Day of the Soldado.
Dude.
And I love that.
Not as good of a sequel, dude.
No.
I love that. What's his face? Who's the actor? Who's the other actor in there?
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Brolin, dude.
What a beast. He's wearing like
flip-flops.
Yeah, he's wearing flip-flops and he's just eating like Chinese food, and he's like, "This is what we do. We break the rules." Yeah.
Fellow Butthole Center too.
Yeah, dude. He burnt his. That's commitment.
Strides. Who's your beef, baby?
My beef for the week is, and this is in honor of our musical picking today draft, is the dude who knows about the band before you know about the band. And won't stop letting you know about that he knows about the band. Oh, you know them? It's like what we were talking about. Oh, really? You think you know? No, I know. And then they get so mad when they get big and they're like, fuck. Like their whole personalities revolved around it. And look, I understand fandom and I do get it where like, if you know something and then like you love it and then another buddy brings it up, you're like, no, but that's like my thing. It's like, dude, calm down, bro. Like the band's trying to make it, dude. And like, you should be happy that they're fucking making money now. And I guess their sound changes and it's inauthentic to you, but shut up. I'm trying to enjoy the concert, dude. Just shut up.
Nice.
And stop telling me facts, dude. So
Nailed
that's
it.
my beef, dude.
Dude, I remember Wes, who was a big music fan and a friend of ours in high school. I was at a party and I put on Apologize by One Republic, and he walked in. He's like, you know this song now? And I was like, yeah. He's like, but damn.
Oh, so condescending,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my
It was
god.
like, if it got to me, it meant it must be whack now.
Oh,
Chris, who's your beef of the week?
This one, shout out to our buddy Rob Cumming, who fed me this one, and it's Dan Schneider, owner of the Commanders,
yep.
the Washington Commanders. Robbie is a lifelong Commanders fan, and it was his idea, which should tell you plenty about how much of a scumbag this guy is. And he's just, he's got a laundry list of lawsuits against him. Some highlights are getting nudies of his cheerleaders put into a montage, allegedly, having people follow former employees to intimidate them, and now withholding money from the rest of the NFL. So, grade A scumbag. And
Oh my god.
yeah.
That'll be what finally gets them got, because they're not great arbiters of morality, but if you take money from them,
Then
Yeah.
they'll get you.
they're going to be pissed.
So yeah, write to your congressmen and women.
Nice.
Get Dan out.
I think he's gone, dude. After this, I think he's gone. Dude, my beef of the week is with this dude we went to high school with who popped up in a
Oh yeah.
well-circulated
Yeah.
YouTube clip. And we went to high school with them, and we were kind of buddies, and then we've stopped being buddies. And I'll just be candid. I always thought he was kind of a douche.
Yeah.
And then, you don't see someone for a while. They could change. He wrote me one time to tell me about my comedy, and it was supportive, but also impossibly condescending. And then he popped up in this clip at there was some and I'm not trying to be political here. It's just what he said that was so inflammatory. There was like a Republican dude doing like one of those like town hall things, and he had a big audience there. And this guy goes up to ask a question in the Q&A, the guy I went to high school with. And he goes, look, we are living under medical and financial tyranny. At what point do we use guns? And was basically saying he wanted to go shoot people. And look, I can even understand if people want to make an argument that revolution might be a necessary thing, but I know this dude, and I know what he was like in high school, and he was always a cheap, rabble-rousing punk.
Yeah.
And he would need a gun, because I remember when Mike Crawley punched him in the face freshman year, who couldn't fight. And this guy got punched a lot because he was kind of obnoxious. I got punched a lot for being annoying too. But yeah, just the same dude, just always just trying to incite things and always, trying to be on the edge. So sad to see nothing's changed. Chad, who's your babe of the week?
My babe of the week is Liver King. You guys all know him. You love him.
He's so stacked, dude. He's so jacked.
He's so jacked. He's so tan. He's got the liver family. He's got the liver boys and his liver queen. And someone asked him on, I think it was TikTok or Instagram, they're like, does the liver queen liver queef? And he goes, lovemaking between the primal and his mate is nothing short of explosive. Which is a fire response.
And then jacking off in a corner, sucking on her toes.
Yeah. And then the follow up was the same guy was like, so she does?
Amazing, dude.
But I posted something about, I was with my brother and we ate goat nuts, and I tagged the Liver King and he's like, goat nuts, it's good stuff, although don't let perfect be the enemy of good. That's why Liver King prefers bull testicles. And then I inquired, I'm like, do you eat brain, Liver King? And he goes, if I can get my hands on some, for sure. And he followed up with me a month later. Liver King followed up with me and he goes, Did you get your hands on some brain, Primal?
Dude,
Whoa.
you and Liver King are having a little primal courtship.
Yeah, we're having a little liver relation.
Yeah, he's about to grunt outside your window like John Cusack and say anything, but way more badass.
Dude,
Yeah.
could you imagine waking up and Liver King's like, get up, Primal. We're going to go lift. We're going to go do sprints.
Amazing. I'm just picturing you two just seated at like a dinner, like at a long table, like both of you seated at the heads of the table,
Yeah.
just eating fucking raw meats, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
I imagine his bed is just a big porterhouse.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, actually,
Just meat pillows.
he sleeps on a wooden block. He's like, this is where Liver Queen and I sleep. Looks over her. She's like, oh. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Liver King. I love you. Dude, so Jack from Friday Beers made a funny comment. And I heard this through Matt Moscow, but he's like, yeah, Liver King is the biggest celebrity in the world right now. I'm like, dude, that's true.
Dude, he's a tank. Like that body's. He's 42. He's yoked.
Yeah.
I was
All
just looking at it
natural.
the other day. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's natural.
What's up, Primals? I'm here drinking my whole beast. That's it.
Strides. Who's your baby of the week?
Baby of the week's gotta be my freaking dank ass fiance, dude. She just took a nice. Here's the thing, dude. We do this thing now where we just text each other and say content. That's it. Just the word content. And what is followed by that is immediately a pic of our dank ass dog, dude. Because we need that content, dude. And she's got the week off right now from work, so she's just been sending me. They took a hike, dude. And I just love seeing those pics of my dank ass fiance and our dank ass dog on a hike, dude. So I love it, dude. It's just the best, dude. Isn't it just great getting that good content, dude? Just let me see that, dude. I love it, dude.
It's beautiful.
That's what's
I
up.
love it, dude.
I love that, dude.
It's just a little tongue, dude. It's very bit lame, you know, like for someone else's dog. Actually, for someone else's dog, I do love it. I do stare at a lot of dog Instagrams. Someone else's kid, nah. Dogs.
Chris, you got a baby of the week?
Summer House.
Dude, let's go, bro. Summer House, the best show of all time.
I'm so glad you're watching it.
Best show of all time, dude.
The season has been, it's a Bravo reality show. It's just about some New Yorkers who go out to the Hamptons every weekend and just rage.
And they're hot.
And they get fucked up and they yell at each other, but they're also friends. So they make up.
They're good friends. They
Yeah.
really support each other.
And that's what's nice about the show is that like the drama's real, the friendships are real. It's just super fun. You've been beasting through seasons, which I love. This season has been amazing. The aftermath it was on last night. The aftermath was a woman threw a glass at another woman. Shit got crazy.
Whoa.
They squashed it. They played some beach the next day, some beach volleyball.
Oh, bro, these
It's
guys are
just-
living the lives.
They're so fun. There's just so many just like human interactions that are hilarious of like fucked up people. You know what I mean? Just like doing stupid shit. It's just the best. It's an amazing show. It makes me so happy.
I think 1,000 years from now, it'll be the peak piece of art that people remember.
How have we not had a Hampton show sooner?
We started in Jersey Shore and then we moved a little more elitist.
Makes sense.
But dude, they're all in their mid-30s, or a lot of them are in their mid-30s. too.
Whoa.
You know how much I love to see a 40-year-old guy act like an asshole?
He's talking about
great.
Kyle.
And just
dude.
make me feel better about the choices I'm making, dude.
Kyle gets seeming like he like just stays up drinking like after everyone's gone to bed and then just crawls into the bed sideways, and his fiance is always like, oh Kyle. But she rages too.
He's so funny. I said this on the Patreon. He can't find a pillow he likes. He goes, these pillows suck. He goes, I brought my own pillow. These other pillows can suck my dick.
You said that? That is amazing, dude. That is gold.
He's funny.
How much of reality TV I'm not a big reality TV guy. I mean, like I love Jersey Shore, but how much do you think reality TV viewers enjoy it because they go, oh, that person's worse off than I am, or like the choices they're doing is like worse than what
That's
I'm doing?
100% of it. But they're also hotter than you are, so you don't feel bad for them.
Right? Yeah, that's the trick.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have good lives. They're all like well-to-do and they're all hot.
My favorite ones are always the ones where they're actually friends. I still enjoy the ones where they're like, it feels like they're only there for the show.
Yeah.
But it is better when the connections feel more real.
For sure, I can see that.
So I do like tapping and you see like actual friend interactions and blow ups. Although everything's pretty heightened because, you know, they're on a reality show. So somebody's always got to stir the pot.
Yeah.
My baby of the week, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Nice.
Nothing wrong
Dude,
with that.
good.
Nothing wrong with that,
Oh,
brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
Enchanting. We watched The Phantom, little underrated Billy Zane sort of superhero movie from the early 90s.
Nice.
She's in it, jumps off the screen. You go from there to Mask of Zorro to Entrapment.
I went to see Mask of Zorro in theaters with my mom, and my mom goes, "Who is that? She's gorgeous." She leaned over and asked me during the movie. I go, "I don't know, Mom, but I agree."
And dude, she's from Wales.
Yeah, she's Welsh.
She's Welsh.
Who's even Welsh?
I knew 2 Welsh guys.
Yeah.
That's 2 more
Bale?
than most people know.
Bale.
Bale and Gareth Bale.
Nice.
That's about it.
No one's ever put that together like that.
Yeah, 2 Bales.
But let's go back to Catherine Zeta.
Let's go.
He was very vigorous, father. And that's his aura. Oh my god. Their sword fight where he just gets her
Oh,
naked.
dude. And she gets more frustrated.
But she's good at sword fighting. She's just not Zorro level. It's not your fault.
Well, she wasn't trained by her dad yet.
Yeah, you haven't had the proper instruction.
Anthony
You just
Hopkins
think
did
you
not
have.
teach her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
What else?
definitely has
Yeah.
a skill set.
Entrapment, dude. The laser scene. Hey, if you guys are looking to step into the drill factory, go ahead and check out the laser scene.
Yeah, if you want a
Go
more
ahead and-
wholesome introduction to the Drill Factory, don't go to Pornhub. Throw in
yeah.
Entrapment
Yeah.
and get teased a little
I mean,
bit.
there is a part where Sean Connery's watching her on the monitor and she's like bending down and he just goes, oh.
Totally improvised.
And, you know, everyone in the theater was doing the same thing. So this movie's really realistic.
Exactly.
Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Chad, who's your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is John Cena. I gotta give him a shout out. I finished Peacemaker. Excellent show. I loved it. And he's hilarious. I mean, he's jacked. He's got that fucking thing, but he's like really funny.
So funny.
And I really enjoyed watching him. I just had to give him props because it's just like, if you can be that jacked and that funny, and I think he does so well at playing that kind of like douche. I was like, he won me over. Because at first I was kind of like, he's playing Dom's brother in New Fast and Furious. I was like, you're not Toretto, bro.
No.
And then, yeah, I kind of had that thing of like, oh, another WWE guy's trying to be a movie star. I wasn't into it. Then I saw him in Peacemaker. I was like, he's earned it for me.
He's hilarious, dude.
I really like
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hilarious
Trainwreck,
and
he's so
Trainwreck.
funny. Babe,
Yeah.
we got vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's really good in the movie Blockers.
Hilarious.
I need to watch
That
Blockers.
movie's cute.
It's
That's
a good
fun.
movie.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It's funny. For sure. Strides, who's your legend?
Okay, so my legend is this other guy, but just because the pop culture stuff we've been talking about, is the dude who plays Magic Johnson in Winning Time. I love that guy. He's amazing.
And he captures magic.
Dude, it's unreal. I believe he's magic more than magic. But, dude,
More than you thought Daniel Day-Lewis was Abraham Lincoln.
Daniel Day-Lewis is Abraham Lincoln. dude.
That's the thing.
I'm
when
like,
you
fuck
think
Abraham
about him,
Lincoln, dude. He
it's-
never
yeah.
existed. Like, that's it. Like, knock the statue down in Lincoln Memorial and put Daniel Day-Lewis, like, in a blanket telling a
Totally
story.
agree. It's like when I think of Abe, it's
Bro.
just Daniel Day in that movie.
100%, dude. Also, he's got the great thing of like the actor that Harrison Ford does. Like when he's like, "I'm not acting. I have an earring in right now." Like that's like the only thing.
That's so funny. Yeah.
But dude,
Let me whip that ball back for Magic, too.
this fucking guy. I was in In-N-Out Burger last night after my shift. I got up late and I was like, "Dude, I just need to crush a burger, dude." Which is also what I've been doing. That's a little bit unhealthy, but I shouldn't be eating burgers that late. But I love them. And I'm sitting there, and the drive-thru was long, so I went inside. And this is In-N-Out on Sunset Boulevard, which is by far the worst In-N-Out in the world. Because it's too busy, it just kind of sucks, and you always get hammered people. But this is beautiful, dude. I'm sitting there pumping my ketchup, getting it primed up in little things to go, because I'm not a fucking rookie, dude. Just waiting for my order to be ready and have it in my tray. And there's one fucked up drunk dude sitting on the bench talking to this other fucked up drunk dude, and he's looking at him and he goes, "Dude, like you're my friend." And the other guy's like, "What is it?" "Fucking like my best friend level." Like, you're my best friend level right now, dude. And, like, kept saying the word level because, like, I think he just wanted to be like, "I love you, bro. You're my best friend." But he's like, "You're, like, at the level of being my best friend right now. Like, you've passed the other levels." He's like, "Oh." And the other guy was like, "Mm-hmm, mm-hmm." And, like, kind of wasn't his best friend back. You could tell. They were like, "Order number 98." And he's like, "All right, that's our order, dude." And just got up and like got the order, and then I just stopped pumping the ketchup. But I was like, that was the best interaction I've ever seen in my life. Just total hammered dude being like, "Dude, fucking, you're my best friend right now, dude." And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment, though. Another guy was nice about it, but it was hilarious, dude. Someone who is your best friend, you're like, if you're at the level of knowing that someone's your best friend, you're like, he's my best friend, but I know I'm not his best friend. You're a solid dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you can hold that.
Yeah, you can hold that as big. It's okay. I'm not my best friend's best friend. That's pretty solid.
It's a good name for something.
Yeah.
Chris, legend?
Oh, my legend is Lorenzo Cadiz. Nenzo. Dude, it's a boy from high school. It's one of my dogs. One of our dogs, and he finally got an Xbox, and he's been dropping Rebirth with us, and the dubs have been rolling.
Let's go.
He just got it a couple days ago, and he's freaking like, I've called him a few times, like, hey man, can you drop? And both times he's gone, I'm already on training. Fire up.
Dude, Nenzo's the best, bro.
Great guy.
I love him, dude. A fellow lanky. His only flaw is that he doesn't like fantasy, dude. Because he'd be in the league, dude.
He does
Been
not.
thrown around.
Doesn't watch football for sure.
He has one of my favorite real life quotes where every time we'd be somewhere sick in Orange County, like at the beach, he would just wait for everyone to be kind of quiet. He'd just go, look at where we live.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was funny, but now being older, I'm like, no, he was the only one who was aware that like the beach is sick and not everybody gets to live at the beach. Yeah, so that fired me up.
He's the man, dude.
He's a legit surfer. Cool guy.
Nens.
My legend of the week is offshoot of that. It's just the boys, dude. Just the boys. Because I gotta say, like, you know, you grow up, you fight, you cry together, you masturbate together in little forts, just busting loads. And you know, you don't know all that shit is gonna make you boys. You know what I mean? You're just doing it because you're a bunch of, you know, over-energized gremlins looking for outlets, you know? So you end up doing gnarly shit together, but the offshoot is you become like brothers. You know each other front to back, and then you grow up and you get mature and you get smarter and you get better, and then you get lucky that you have these people that you know so well who can also be your moral compass. And like, I think what's cool is like if I'm like carousing and like trying to get laid a lot or something like that, the boys don't get that hyped. They're just like, okay. And then like even some of the boys will be like, maybe you should go back to like sex addicts or something like that. But then I'll even be like, yeah, you're right, it is kind of gross. I'm not that good looking. And then they'll go, well, slow down. Don't beat yourself up. And they'll, you know, they'll put me in the right space. But then if I tell the boys, hey, I met a girl, I think I could be really into her. It could turn into something serious. I really like her. Then the boys get hyped. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need, dude, is the right, you know, put me on the right lane, being like red light, green light. And it's enthusiasm at the right times. It's kind of my North Star. And I'm like, all right, I'm on the right track. And I'm just very grateful for that. And who would have thought just beating off in rooms together? Maybe we didn't even need to do that, but.
No, it was integral.
What else would we have done?
Yeah,
Like,
I needed to know that this
how
guy
would we-
liked coming as much as I did.
that would have
It's
been
tough, dude. You meet adults. You're like, I'm friends with this guy. I don't even know how big his dick is. I don't know if he can fuck me up in a fight.
Yeah.
Like, what? And you can't really do it unless you're on a bachelor party trip.
Yeah.
And then
How
all
am I
that
gonna do
stuff's green light.
You can't be at a fucking company getaway with someone from your firm and be like, hey, dude, want to build a fort and come next to each other? No, you need to be in high school to build those memories together, dude.
Or a bachelor party trip. Or you leave the country.
Bachelor party could be, different country. Yeah, then we're okay.
Or that's what kind of like strip clubs and like boxing gyms are all just simulating that stuff.
True.
Right? It's like, hey, I want to make friends in the way I did when I was young, but we don't really have a venue for that. But I need to know I can trust these people on certain levels, you know? And, but yeah, I'm just grateful that they get hyped when you know, the stuff I'm saying is more like in line with being a sick dude. Yeah. Yeah. Chad, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week comes from Peacemaker. I mentioned it on the last pod, but I'm just going to do the video version of this because I thought it was so funny.
Do you think I feel good when after some dude does some atrocious act that I have to kill them? When I find out someone murdered an innocent person or sold somebody heroin or did some graffiti and I kill that person.
Sorry, I'm laughing in
No,
the
the
background.
best part's your laughter. Yeah.
Wait, what is that? What is that? What are they saying in that?
It's this superhero vigilante. And he's like, do you think that I like that when some dude does some atrocious act, I have to kill them? If I find out that some dude murdered somebody or sold somebody heroin or did some graffiti and I kill that person, do you think that that gives me pleasure? It's just so funny because it's just such a funny like I don't know, just like a superhero taking the law into his own hands and just killing people because they do graffiti. He's like, this is my duty. I have to kill this person now.
Can you play it again? Because your laughter is really adorable.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear the line, but I could hear your cute giggle.
I feel good when after some dude does some atrocious act that I have to kill them. When I find out someone
Chad, clip
murdered
Chad laughing at his own laugh.
sold somebody or
That was like a rushing nesting doll of cute laughter.
Play.
Strides, what's your quote of the week?
I won't play the rest of
Okay,
it.
let's see. I'm looking up Bob Marley quotes right now, dude.
Do you want to? You can fool people some of the time, but you can't fool everyone all the time.
Is that what he says?
You can fool some of the people some of the time. You can't fool all the people all the time.
It's fucking legit, dude.
And he also said, "Could you be loved
And be loved. If something can corrupt you, you're corrupted already.
Whoa. Fuck.
Fucking A, dude. Pass that shit, dude.
He was high all the time.
Fucking pass that shit, dude. And that's just like, he probably just said that to a dude they didn't really like that much, dude. Something can corrupt you.
No, it's like he like opened up a banana and it was all rotten.
Yeah, exactly. It's already corrupted.
When's the last time you smoked some grass?
Dude, years. But actually,
Did you smoke recently?
You smoke weed?
no,
now?
I do some I'll smoke dad grass, but it's mainly CBD.
said
But I like
dabs.
it. Remember, I brought a CBD joint at our improv show, and then you guys were like, "All right, cool. Here's a real
No,
joint."
Andy Letterman made fun of you.
Yes,
right?
he did.
Yeah.
She's like, give me a real joint. That's hilarious. But I love that shit. But yeah, it's been a minute since I smoked any weed. But shroomies, baby. I did a little bit of a Chris. Took a little bit of a bar from Jay Titty the other day at the improv.
Let's go.
It was sick. That was a fun show, dude.
Tomorrow night, run improv. This will come out after that, though.
Yeah, Ontario.
Chris, what's your quote of the week?
My quote of the week is, "It was worse than a crime. It was a mistake." Which is this dude, Talleyrand, he said it about something that Napoleon did when he like had somebody killed. I just think it's really dramatic and cool.
That is
It's
cool.
badass.
Mine is, we were talking about Miami Vice. It's from Miami Vice. We were talking about Miami Vice the other day. Small line. They got some informant guy. He's worried that if they go after Angel Montoro, they'll find out it was him and he'll get killed. And the cops are putting the squeeze to him. And he goes, he's got like a Cajun accent or something. And they go, "What are you so worried about?" He goes, "It could come back on me, baby."
Why is this happening to me?
That's perfect. Yeah.
It could come back on me, baby. It can't come back on you, baby. Cut to Colin Farrell just looking out, just like, I think I'm lonely.
And that Cajun guy's, I think he's like Irish.
Is he really? Yeah. dude.
Come back on me, baby.
Come back on me, baby.
That's amazing.
He said, "What are they? They are fully integrated." You know what that means? Or I forget the rest of it. They are fully integrated. That means if they don't like you, they kill you like that. Something like that.
So badass.
in
And Michael Mann's got a new thing coming out.
Does he?
Tokyo Vice.
Ooh.
He's taking the Vice to
Whoa.
Tokyo.
Oh, yeah, it's with Ansel Elgort, right?
Yeah, I heard he's
Yeah.
pretty good in it actually.
Really?
Yeah, and it's he's like a journalist who goes undercover with the Yakuza. I mean, kind of cool. Kind of cool.
This sounds pretty dope to me.
Michael Mann. You know, it's coming out soon. Top Gun 2.
Dude, we're going in flight suits. We're going in
Oh,
flight
dude,
suits.
yes.
I
Dude,
don't
as
know.
wingmen, we need to go as wingmen
I'm
for
gonna
each
be out
other.
of town.
John Hamm is in it.
Fuck.
Yeah, right?
Unless it opens early enough that it's on a Wednesday and you guys are.
It's got to be a Wednesday.
No, we'll go
release.
first
This is
night
T
if we
Cruise,
can.
baby.
Yeah.
I'll go on a
Cruise.
fucking Wednesday.
I was listening to John Hamm on a podcast. Like, how's Tom Cruise? He's the best in the biz. He's intense, but that's what it takes if you want to be Tom Cruise.
Amen.
Hey man, dude, where can we get some
First
flight
on set,
suits?
last to leave.
Probably Amazon.
Oh, the one on there's one on like Vine.
Which one?
There's one by ATC.
Hey, but we give them back after we see the movie No Stolen Valor.
Yeah, no stolen
You
valor.
guys
yeah.
can't be going out to bars wearing it, thinking you're fooling people.
Yeah, hey, just got off my jet. Just flew in from the border. Which borders? Just borders.
I'm not at liberty
On
to say.
borders. Yeah.
I was listening to Rolling Stones. What song? Satisfaction.
Man, I can't get any.
It's a banger. Mick Jagger just kills it.
I guess when I'm in that plane, I feel like I'm in my stairway to heaven. They're like, "That's Led Zeppelin." You're like, "Right on." Right on.
They have so many famous songs.
Yeah, very commercialized band as well.
There's like
I mean, there's
Rolling
so much.
Stones
Sympathy
has
for the
like
Devil
a
is like
million.
in every trailer.
Yeah,
You've heard Sympathy for the Devil a million times.
Yeah.
can't always get what you want.
thumb.
Like
Oh, that's a huge one.
Always get.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beast of Burden.
Yeah, all great songs.
Start me
I
up.
love them.
Stop me up.
Never stop.
Never stop.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Paint It Black. That's like one of the most popular songs. It's not even my favorite.
It's their most played on Spotify, which is insane.
Yeah, I don't even
that's-
like Paint
I
It
don't
Black
like
that
song
much.
Most played
It's
ever?
annoying.
Yeah, by them, I think, on their Spotify. From it's in Full Metal Jacket. Is that where it's in?
Yeah, it might be.
In the Vietnam scenes?
What's the most played song on Spotify?
Oh, great question.
It's probably Bieber.
Baby?
Probably Kanye. Kanye just dropped out of Coachella. New.
I'm bummed, dude. I was gonna go.
News.
That sucks. I really wanted to see him. Most played song on Spotify. Whoa.
Adele.
All right.
Gaga.
If we, I'm not even gonna make a joke. Just "Shape of You" by Ed Sheeran.
Really?
Then "Blinding Lights" by The Weeknd. "Dance Monkey" by Tones and I, which I don't even know. "Rockstar" by Post Malone. And then "Someone You Loved" by Louis Capaldi.
Oh, Bieber's not on there? I guess he has the YouTube one for Baby.
Biebs is, yeah, it's weird. He's not on here.
Do you guys think years from now we'll be talking about Imagine Dragons?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Dude, those guys have like a really dramatic perspective on the world. Are they the ones that sing the song "Enemies" where they're like, "Everywhere I look, I see enemies"? I'm like, who are your enemies, Imagine Dragons?
That sounds like one of
That
the
sounds like a
but I
song.
don't-
Besides
Yeah,
people
for
with-
sure, dude.
you know,
I'm like, is there a huge hit of a percussion right at, like a timpani or something after that? Or
Very
a gong?
bombastic, yeah. Chad, what's your phrase of the week for getting after it?
My phrase we forget after is
Yeah.
can't get no satisfaction.
Nice.
I like
dude.
that. I like that.
Do you know any other lines from that song?
I can't get no satisfaction.
In your defense, I don't know if I know any other songs from that fucking lines from that song. Off the
When
top of my
I'm
head.
driving
In my car, yeah.
and a man comes
On the radio, trying to tell me. Yeah.
I think Britney Spears killed the cover of that.
Really?
In that movie.
That's the only like,
What, dude? What? And the,
Dude, Chad
the
needs to
movie
move
she's
up,
in?
dude, on
Crossroads? Yeah, she sings Satisfaction.
Crossroads, yeah.
Or no, maybe it's Rock and Roll. I love rock and roll.
that is a song. Yeah, they sing that.
I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby.
Rhimes,
Dude, what? Another honorable mention: Dee Snider, Twisted Sister.
Beast.
Yeah.
I like him most from VH1. Like, I love the 80s and 90s shows.
Yeah, when they would get
Yeah.
him to, yeah.
He was top notch on those.
And then his cameo in Chappelle Show, in Ask a Gay Dude.
No, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
He's like, "Do you want this?" He's like, "You can't have this, but do you want this?" And he like bends over. I don't know. That just killed the energy.
No, not at all.
I just don't.
Don't worry, it's about to come back. It's about to come back.
Not possible.
You know what every down energy ended up with? In up energy, bro. Sometimes you got to go down to go back up, baby.
Facts.
So let's fucking go.
Well, let's see if you can do it, baby. What's your phrase of the week?
Good morning, aviators. Let's go, dude. Fucking cruise, dude. Dude, in the trailer when he whips up through the thing, good morning, aviators. I'm like, dude, let's go, dude. I want to be an aviator so bad.
Yeah, the trailer's so good. I didn't think I'd get invited back. They're called orders, Maverick. It's like,
So good,
you
dude.
son of a bitch.
And I can't wait to see where he's been. Like, where has
Yeah.
Maverick been, dude?
My father trusted you. I won't make the same mistake.
Oh, yeah, dude, Goose. He's going to have an arc, dude. Fucking Miles Teller.
I do need a little context for mine. which is there's this prank that you do in Korea where you kind of make a gum with both your index fingers and then you just poke someone in the beehole.
Love it.
And it's called dong chim. So it's just dong chim time.
Dude, that's great.
That might be the best phrase of the week of all time.
Dong
dude.
chim time is amazing, dude.
You're gonna get hit with one of those on your way out, brother.
I think we should all start doing it to each other.
Watch
'cause-
your butthole, dude.
Remember we used to all go to each other, dude? Mm-hmm. Man, that was the worst. That took a toll, dude.
Yeah, this one.
I was never into ball hitting.
Yeah, it was the worst.
I think a funny one is when you sneak up behind your friend and you just lightly touch his balls.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
you're vulnerable. Yeah.
But like when a guy really hit you like hard, you're like, dude.
no, it's the worst.
Had a
No
buddy
wit.
in football practice. Instead of patting my butt, he would go, "Hey, good job," and he'd pat my dick, which was
That's great.
always cracked me up.
That's good.
I got
Wait,
a
what is
long-
it?
So you do the finger guns with your index fingers together, and you just poke people in the beehole.
And what do you say?
Well, it's just called. It translates to poop needle. You don't actually say anything; you just do it. But my phrase of the week for getting after it is dong chim time. But it's just dong chim is what that's called.
I was gonna tell a really long
amazing.
phrase of the week thing, but I'm changing mine now to poop needle. Poop needle. Sweet.
All right.
Dudes, that was fun.
That was fun. Good draft.
Maybe boy bands next. Who knows? Send in some suggestions, guys.
And female vocalists. We gotta do female
Female
vocalists.
vocalists,
Gotta do the
boy
ladies.
bands, pop stars. What other categories can we dive into?
Just bassists. No, I'm kidding. Les Claypool.
Watching some of the Who, that guy fucking rips.
Yeah.
We could do 4 best cities.
Oh,
Yeah.
cities, dude.
What are the
That's a good
4
one.
best cities? That could be fun.
US
In the
cities or
world? Yeah, do you
world?
go out of the U.S.?
I think we go worldwide on it.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Fucking shit. Fuck.
I
Fuck,
got.
should we just do that right now? Should we do it now?
Aaron, you're staying.
Aaron, tell the baby to stay a baby. We got to do this, dude.
Bedtime has been extended. All right.
Good shit, boys.
Nice.
See you guys later. Write some reviews.
If you need advice, these guys